Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and families as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million, September to August. Let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
This first down is sponsored by Cadillac of Jackson. Touchdown, Tigers! Jonas Portillion with the catch.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy recap Monday, post game, Monday madness, however y'all want to say it. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. Shout out to everybody that's already in the chat. Apologize for the slight delay. I just had to get my equipment reset and reconnected. Y'all know how it goes, man. When you travel, you got to break all this stuff down, and then you got to go back and, yeah, y'all know how that goes. It's the typical routine. Sinuses are draining. Might be KT Dub's fault because I was around his ass and he was draining on fucking Friday. And now my nose all stopped up and draining. But then again, it could have been the weather change. It could have been all different types of things, but all the traveling and everything. So we'll fight through it. We'll get through it. BJ Moore, what's up, brother? I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the love and the support. Yeah, man, we'll get through it. What's up, brother Poe? Yeah, man, we put belt to behind last on Saturday versus Lane. We did what we needed to do. Smashing, killing that with it. Well, Coach Quinn say we didn't really kill that gnat with the sludge hound. We just stepped on it. I wanted a 70 ball and I wanted a shutout, and that didn't happen on either side. So it's okay. It is what it is, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Ooh, Gina. What we talking about up in here? What y'all got going on up in here, man? Jags, bring y'all out some BC powder because y'all gonna need it. Yeah, we on their head. That's right, bro. Shout out to rest in peace to the voice, James Earl Jones from Arca Butler, Mississippi. That's actually Zoe's cousin right there. Zoe was telling us when we was working on our call, getting ready for Around the Block this week. We supposed to air tomorrow, actually, on HBCU Plus. So y'all go check that out. Make sure you download the app, tune in when we go live. But he'll have to explain the bloodline and how that works with his family. But yeah, man, ready to get this thing rolling. Hopefully both TDE and Zoe will be on tonight. I haven't really spoke to Zoe earlier, so he said they took it easy on them. Yeah, they could have put 100 points on them. That's right, bro. We could have. Actually, they cut the time short in the second half. I wanted all 15 of my minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what Coach TC was doing. Those that don't know, second half, we only played 10 minutes a quarter, took 5 minutes off each quarter. So we, in the mercy rule, man, and let our foot off the gas. It should have been a pick six. I told BJ Washington after the game, he owed me one. I told KJ he owed me one, you know what I'm saying, as well. Dropped 2 interceptions on that scoring drive, and we should have we didn't smash them with that sledgehammer. And that's what we should have done. But we got the dub. We did what we needed to do. Real quick, man, non JSU news. I'm about sick of social media, y'all. I'm gonna just take this moment for a minute and just kind of, I guess, vent a little bit. Not really vent, but the world's gone mad. The world been gone mad, man. I think the way God said in the Bible is, I think it's the book of Timothy, 4th chapter. So in the last days, perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. And the way it was explained, the way the Holy Spirit explains it is like this. He says, when you're listing out things, like if I give you a list to go to the store, this is the example that was given to us to understand what that scripture meant. If I give you a list and I say, I want you to go to the store and get these items for me, usually the thing that probably the most important item, you're going to put it at the top of the list. So the first thing that you're going to list is going to be probably the most important thing that no matter what. If I seen you to the store, get some eggs, I might say, while you're there, man, give me some mustard. Give me some relish, the other stuff that if I don't get the mustard and relish, I'm cool. But if I need them eggs, though, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what the way it was listed out was like, what's a peril? A peril by definition is extreme danger. And we're saying like the most dangerous thing that you're going to see at the end of this age, man, down here in these latter times that we're living in, is that men will be lovers of their own selves. And that's dangerous, man. Start home first. Got to start home first. I got to look within before I look without. Make sure I do self-examination every day, all day. Make sure it's not me. But I'm getting disgusted with just having dialogue with people, because when you talk, it don't take long. It don't take long to talk to someone, man, and realize where they're coming from. It's either coming from a very self-centered perspective, and it's just at the point now to where people are fighting mad, man, because decisions are being made and things are happening, and it's not. What's up, Melvin? It's not happening. Like, you're not getting what you want, and that's really what it comes down to nowadays, man. You just got. You can't debate sports. You can't debate nothing, man. You can't talk about nothing. Not politics, not sports. But social media is the toilet, man. It's the toilet. I'm sitting there just watching people, the world gone mad now because Super Bowl performance was announced. And all of a sudden everybody down now about who's performing at the Super Bowl and all that good stuff. And Kendrick Lamar gets the nod, and now the world's gone crazy because Lil Wayne wasn't picked. And I'm a big Lil Wayne fan. What's up, bro? And I just don't understand the constant. It's with everything, man. It's with everything. It ain't just that topic. I just kind of just been sitting back observing, man. It's the world we're in right now, and it's just social media is just bad, bro. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? We spend so much time, and we get so befuddled over stuff not happening how we think it should happen. Never consider the decisions that other people might make. Speaking of, there was some people that was befuddled because our head coach decided that he wanted to start a different quarterback this game. What? See, what I say? What I say on Saturday? I don't have a team, bro. I root for JSU. JSU not my team. You know what I'm saying? That's TC Taylor's team right now. He got the helm. If he make a decision, the best person to ask about a decision that he make is him. Whatever decision he make, win, lose, or draw, however it turn out, I ain't finna be losing no shit, getting all befuddled over decisions, that stuff that I can't control no more. I just had it on my heart because I can't even go look for the data that I need to get prepared for the show because I have to navigate the minutia and the BS of what's happening right now. And it just makes you not want to ever be on on social media like that. So it's just a toilet, bro. Let's not be like that. Let's not be like that. That's right, brother TJ. It has been, bro. 15-minute performance got World War III out of people. That's right. What's up, big dog? 15-minute performance. Hey, man, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing how this is working, bro. People mad, man. I never knew it was a rule that you had to pick somebody from the hometown in order to perform. But hey, man, I'm not even getting into the politics of anything. I just understand the business side of it, and people think this is the other thing I say, and then I'll get started. When I'm giving an explanation of my perspective of why I feel a decision was made, that does not mean that I agree with the decision or disagree. It just means I'm giving my perspective on why I think that decision was made. We're at a place right now where you can't even give an explanation as to why you think something is what it is or ain't what it is without it turning into an argument or people feeling like I'm so disgusted because you can't have layered conversations. You almost got to say, all right, we're going to take one thought at a time. And I'm going to say this, and I promise I'm going to be quiet. And this might offend some people, but I'm not trying to be offensive. But I saw something on social media that says, you know what, TD, you know what was different when we was in school? We had folks that was in special ed classes, bro. You kind of knew who was in those classrooms, right? When we were adults, we don't know who was special ed, bro. It's a lot of adults running around, bro, that used to be in, separated because of, lack of development in certain areas. And now what you see happening is everybody just mixed it. It's just one big full mixed up bag right now. So you kind of see people who really lack, and I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just like, man, this is what it made me want to do, TD. Just shut up and be like, oh, okay. Okay. I feel you, bro. Have a good day now. It's just where I'm at now. I'm just where I'm at. Everything is so emotional, bro. So I've just learned to try to listen to people's thought process and, you know, hear them out. We can agree to disagree and we can move on and go get some golden fish. We don't have to fight, bro, because we disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's all right. A disagreement is not a fight, bro. It just means that we got a different perspective. And if you understand business, you understand you need multiple perspectives in the room. Like, I appreciate your perspective on a lot of stuff. Sometimes we agree wholeheartedly, TD. Sometimes we don't agree at all. It's good for the relationship. I'm brother. I saw, yeah, brother EA. I saw that too. I can't look at that stuff for long. I looked at it one time, and I know Calais Campbell personally because I know Calais Campbell is a big teddy bear type dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool cat, bro. He's been in the league 17 years. He played with my first cousin, who was with Dan Williams, who was playing for the. They played together with the with the Arizona Cardinals. Both played on the defensive line. Both were starting, and I got a chance to meet him when I would go to the games, bro. He cool dude, man. So I'm just saying, like, that video footage of Tariq Hill, it was troubling, man. But it's anywho, let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. Good evening, Tiger Nation. How's everyone doing? Good Monday evening to you.
Yeah, man.
You good now?
I was good before I got started.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm gonna say it again. I was not good because I was talking about it. I'm great. I'm just sharing an observation. And when you look out the room and you see it, man, we're going crazy out here. Let me go back in my little house. I'm just saying, like, it's alarming. What I'm saying is what I'm gathering is that I'm learning to be less engaging into conversations that I feel are gonna go in directions that I got a buddy of mine, TD, who constantly sends me stuff about Michael Jordan. And I say, listen, bro, you do not have to keep sending me stuff telling me that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. How many times you got to text me and say that to me? Just because I'm a LeBron fan. I mess with myself, LeBron the GOAT. Now, TD, let you in on a little secret, bro. My two favorite players of all time, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. I tell everybody that know me, I don't compare them two players. They're not the same player. They're different types of people. I appreciate both of their greatness, and I like them as GOAT 1A, 1B. You decide which order that goes. And saying that Michael Jordan is the GOAT is not a knock on LeBron. Saying LeBron is the GOAT, it's not a knock on MJ. That's just how I see it. But I'm not finna go back and forth with you and keep wasting my good airtime and fingers and texting, trying to tell you I don't agree. Hey, man, just watch it. You know what I say? Hey, TD, I got him this time. He sent it to me. Man, did you watch it? No, I didn't watch it. Oh, man, just look at it. I said, big bro, it ain't changing my mind, bro. I don't need to look at that. And move on. Can we move on to something else? But the fact that you just have to keep then every time I say, nah, I'm not interested. Oh, man, I'm just messing with you. No, you're not. You're really emotionally invested in trying to change my mind. I tell everybody, even when I was at the gym, nobody wins that debate, bro, ever. TD, if your mind is made up, there is nothing I can say to you to change your mind because your mind is made up. You see it how you see it. I see it how I see it. We can talk about it and go break bread and move the hell on. But this era is just different now. And I got a reason for why I'm starting the show this way because I got some stuff I do want to talk about. The school made an announcement today about something that I think is extremely, extremely important. And the SWAC is back. I agree LeBron ain't clutch like MJ. He's actually more clutch if you want to define clutch. And don't debate me on that because I watched MJ as a kid. I watched the games, bro. And I know all the stats. So save all that. But what y'all do is y'all only highlight a few moments, but then when we go and look at real data and we say based off the data, by the definition of clutch, this guy over here would be more clutch. But it's a useless debate. So you really want to get him, just say, okay. That's what I did, bro. And I'm gonna say that to brother, the SWAC is back. Okay, LeBron ain't clutch, whatever. He trash. There go another Kobe the GOAT, whatever, man. However y'all see it, that's who y'all see it to be. Let's move on. All right, bro. Thoughts of the weekend, dog. I'm dead serious. This is just me every day, all day now. I stopped doing that a long time ago, bro.
They messing with you, bro. But no, I mean, I never argue with nobody. I never argue with.
You can't mess with me on that.
I never argue with anyone on anything that's not going to benefit me. So here's the deal with that. My opinion is my opinion. Something that you can say may make me see things in a different way. Of like, okay, I see that point right there. However, this is how I feel. It depends on what we're talking about. You might even change my mind if it ain't worth it. It's just like the whole argument back in the day with Tupac and Big. I ain't getting into all that. I made my statement, my case. I left it alone. I used to argue about no stuff like that, man. You got nothing better. Nobody gonna write me a check. So
all it comes down to is preference. People prefer who they prefer, and that's really what it is. It's just that we at a place now where we used to not have social media. You know what I'm saying?
It's black, Travis.
Brother, the SWAC is back. I played basketball. I played football. I studied the game. I love football. I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff. So at the end of the day, I know both games. I actually was a 3-sport athlete, bro. I played all 3 sports. Played baseball, football, basketball. I only honed in on basketball because growing up in the city of Jackson, I love the game. It was more exciting for me, and I didn't like taking hits, bro. I got a really bad concussion when I was playing ball, going into the high school ranks, and I didn't. It scared me. I don't mind sharing that. But I got hit so damn hard, TD, my lights went out for about a good 15 minutes. I lost sound. The world went black and white like one of them old school TVs, and I couldn't hear nothing. So I was like, you know what? I was like, this ain't for me. I'm good enough to play it at a high level, but the pain, bro, of beating your body up was just not something I wouldn't. I was like, the hell with that. I'm good on this, bro. But I love football, though. College football is my favorite sport of all sports. I didn't say NFL. I said college football. I love college football, man. You know what I mean? Basketball for me is very difficult to watch nowadays because the game has changed and the rules are a lot different and come from a different era. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nerd when it comes to watching the game. So I hate bad basketball. I hate selfish basketball. I hate one-on-one basketball. And that's maybe why I love LeBron so much, because of the way he plays the game. I love the way he played the game because I feel like he played the game the way it should be. Go on, tell Travis what color shirt you got so we move on.
I told him it was black.
That ain't black. That's blue.
I know that.
I just wanted to make sure you was right. You know, make sure you hate. I you know.
Nah, I was messing with Travis, man. Yes, it's blue. It's blue, man.
Okay, you rocking that logo tonight. Okay. I like NFL football and JSU football. Man, NFL football is a little different, man. My Raiders suck. Yeah, they suck. So congratulations to everybody if you got a good NFL team and y'all get excited about that. That's probably why I hate the NFL right now, because they just, you know what I'm saying? Raiders are terrible, TD. How'd your team do?
They lost.
They lost?
Yeah.
I did see somebody. I don't know. I don't know if they lost it. I did see them rumblings about. I saw some people defending Bo Nix. I did see that. So I guess I would have assumed that they did lose because people were out there. Really, somebody felt like they needed to go and defend him or whatnot.
Nah, Chaz. I didn't get head, buddy, man. It's blue. It's blue. I just wanted to make sure that you knew your colors. It's blue, man. It's blue. Hey, I stay away from Dr. Doom. What up, KT Dub?
Listen, man, I had several calls. If you called me today, I wasn't able to take many calls, man. We was really trying to get things off the track for this new show, man. We spent a lot of time on that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man. But anywho, let's jump into these prelims, bro. and we'll talk about the outcome of the weekend. I know that's what everybody came here to see. Of course, you guys know, do have a nonprofit, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. If you guys are looking to support our mission, jump on in that thing and support it, man. Go visit our website at Friends of KC-1400 Inc. Friends of KC-1400.org. James Houston was inactive yesterday. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to Billy, man. Billy came through for the game. Got a chance to host him at the game along with the new GM over at Cannon Nissan at Jackson. Met bro. He was really cool. Gonna lock in with him as well. Shout out to Auto Masters. Shout out to all of our channel sponsors. Not gonna spend much time on it today. We'll highlight a little bit more on Wednesday, but Shot RX coming up this weekend, man. TD, it's the Southern games. SU Hate Week. We got some big things coming down the pipe with our partnership with Shot RX coming up this weekend. So I'm excited to get with Dr. Ted this weekend and supposed to be presenting those internships, man. So just be on the lookout for that, you guys. We will not be having a Friday night show because what I'll be doing is I'll be grabbing a lot of content. Hey, Natasha, thank you. Ken's been driving a lot of content. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we got to keep the niche, man. Keep it going. It's only certain content that I grab. Once we get what we get, we go. It's time to watch football, man. I'm done working after we get the little bit of stuff that we do get a chance to get and put that out there. But we got a lot of content coming from the tailgate. Might even have some fans in the stand type interaction. A whole lot of stuff we're gonna be working on this season. So y'all stand by. But definitely gonna be getting with Dr. Ted this weekend rather, and getting everything that we are partnered with shot so you guys can appreciate that. So looking forward to that. Don't forget we did launch our KC-1400 collective. The website is actually in the chat. If you hit the top of the chat, if you look at the link is actually pinned to the chat. So click that website, grab a level, man. Let's get active, man. We got to make sure that, and y'all see all them dogs that we planted. We got some dogs on that team, TD. Got some dogs now. We got to try to keep them in the stable, man. Got to try to keep them in the stable because, you know, they have more performances like what we saw over this past weekend. You know, it's going to be some folk knocking on the door trying to steal them away. And look at, I was pleasantly pleased with all of our brand ambassadors. They had some good games this weekend, TD. Jeremiah Williams had a good game. Hey, Kobe Paul scored a touchdown, good game. Jacoby, the general, had a great game when he got in that thing. Cameron McCoy got in that thing, did his thing this weekend. That's 4. And lo and behold, my guy, man, finally had a coming out party this past weekend, man. My Madison Central Jaguar. Y'all always talking about Exit 119. We represent the Jaguars. The only Jaguars I acknowledge are the ones from Madison Central, not these mustard and Carolina blue turds that's coming to town this week. I said it. We hate SU. The hell with all of them. And I mean that respectfully, as disrespectful as I could be. Y'all know what it is. It's gonna be on and popping. The band gonna get the band getting their issue this week, and the football team gonna get it as well. But we'll come back to that in just a minute. So, but yeah, man, y'all lock in with us, man. Let's continue to build this thing and grow it. And what you say? They say F them people. Hey, you know what, man? I got a little something for my dude, man. I got something for you, TD. Since it's SU Hate Week, I'm gonna just bypass. I'm gonna skip a step. And one of my section buddies, brother Larry, got number love for my brother Larry, man. We've been in section 112 for a long time, TD. When I used to sit in the stands, Larry had a message for them folks, man.
Fuck them people! Fuck them people!
I just thought I'd put that out there. We're gonna play that throughout the show, throughout the week. That's my thoughts when it comes to Jackson, to Southern. You heard what he said. Did y'all hear what he said? We're gonna play it again. Don't worry. We're gonna play it a lot. A whole lot. Ain't no HBCU love. I don't hear nobody no HBCU love. Hope they have a flat on the way up the highway. I don't want nobody to get hurt, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. Just TD, we want to find out what hotel they in, go there and take about 5 cars, roll there, just hump horns all night. Go let the emergency go pull.
I would not be going to jail with you, sir.
I didn't say we were gonna do it.
You said we.
I'm saying we as like fans and stuff. We gotta find out where they staying at, bro, and go pull the emergency level at like 2 a.m. Make everybody have to get up.
You crazy.
I'm just teasing, man. I'm teasing. But then again, I'm not. So anyway, but no, man, I want them to come in I want them to come in confident at their best, bro. And we want to beat them. Send them back up the highway, down the highway with their tails tucked between their tails. So they gotta win against Savannah State. I know they riding high right now. So we just gonna pop that little balloon. I see us beating Southern by 25. Y'all know what it is. But speaking of this game, this is another thing TD everybody want to bitch and complain about. Oh, I love this. Let me tell you something.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Everyone stay safe over the next couple of days with the storm coming out the Gulf. Oh, yeah. Cat-on-cat violence. And this isn't the week we play the Devil's Advocate TV. We standing on business. That's right.
Nah, man. I ain't saying that yet, bro.
TD know what the assignment is. He know what the assignment is now. But listen, hey, single game tickets this weekend, y'all. Ain't no need of crying. I wish AD would have made it $75 on game day. Just for Southern folk. Tax them. Crying over ticket prices. You want to come to the game? You want to appreciate the game? Listen, SWAC did the SWAC Digital Network. TD told everybody who's the bell cow when it comes to this HBCU attendance thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had about 16, 17,000 that streamed the show, the game via the network. And then we had about a little over 26,000 at the game on Saturday. Thoughts on this, though?
Oh, I mean, I have no thoughts. The price is the price. I got my season passes.
Hey, what you just said was the biggest resolution to everything that people are griping about. If you would have got your season tickets, you actually would have played. I heard through the grapevine someone making a return on Saturday.
Hey, man.
I kind of didn't mention you on purpose, but you know what I'm saying. I just, hey, man.
Is that right? Yeah.
We got a whole lot of, hey, man, it's on, baby. We coming guns blazing on Saturday, man. We coming guns blazing on Saturday. And look, I don't hear no griping about ticket prices. No parking passes will be sold on game day. So all you Southern Knights, you Jaguars, or whatever you want to call them, get your parking passes because you ain't buying no parking passes on game day. And if you ain't got your ticket, it's going to be $55 at the gate. But if you haven't gotten your tickets, go and drop that cool 50, and we'll see you at the vet. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's up, TD? What up, y'all little family? Boy, I called it trying to get on this thing.
You said who? Oh, you had to see now. I had to just log out and log back in. That was the other reason I was late. So I get ready to get started. I'm refreshing and then I got to log out and then logging back into this account.
Hey,
so
listen.
What thoughts on this, bro? You know what day it is. You know what week it is.
Listen. What up, everybody? Look, I'm gonna start before I even mention SU Hate Week. I do myself a disservice. Look, y'all, I need everybody who can hear my voice, man. Download that HBCU Plus app tomorrow, man. Around the block, man. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. Man, tune in. Check us out, man. It's gonna be a lovely experience. But look, it's SU Hate Week. Hey, man, we gotta look. This Saturday, we gotta jump on the beige bastards from down there in Red Stick. Listen, the brown bag defenders, man. Let me tell you, y'all know about that paper bag test. But now, man, listen, look, it's SU Hate Week, but look, no, seriously, before I even really get to talking my noise, I got love for Baton Rouge. If a lot of y'all don't know, man, I lived in Baton Rouge for about 5 years. And I got family at SU. I got tons of real life friends down at SU, man. And but starting this morning, I hate you. I hate all of you. Hate all of you. Wish nothing but bad things for you. You know what I'm saying? So come this weekend, man. Listen, SU 1-1. I ain't finna get long-winded because we got a whole show to do. But look, single game tickets. Look, I told all of y'all, get your damn tickets. So there's no point in complaining because we told you, you got your season tickets, you save some money. So yes, $50 for them tickets. And if you want to wait to Saturday, it's gonna be another 5 more. And Ken, I don't know if you told them, you might have missed this. Ain't no kid tickets either. $35. $35, man. So we told you, get your damn tickets, man.
Hey man, the price is the price. That's simple. That's it. The price is right. I like it. We're gonna make some money this weekend, y'all. Come on up. Go on, pay that fee. Come on in and get your head buzzed. Go home. That's how we want to do it.
Oh,
your head buzzed, go home.
And look, and I'd be remiss. So my boy Avis has been going in on FAMU. You know, he been praying to God, you know, let FAMU lose to these teams. He started last week, he got one. He already started for this week. So sweet baby Jesus, for my birthday tomorrow, all I need, because it's been going on for the past 3 years and we've been winning. So sweet baby Jesus, for my birthday this week, my birthday tomorrow. So for this week, I just need a JSU dub on Saturday. That's all we need. That's all we need, baby.
Yes, indeed, man. We got to get that dub. We'll talk about it all. I don't know why y'all even be. It's certain people y'all. Never mind. Leave that alone. But anywho, there's a lot of people who. Anyway, let me just move on. We had a good game, man, on Saturday. 58-7. The top performers of the game. Shout out to ASVP and his team for putting together amazing graphics. Cam McCoy had a great game. Isaiah Spencer had a great game. Sayers Guthrie and Reed Pulliam. Just a few of the four of the few that have that dominated in this game, man. So I got a lot I do want to say. Again, we play who's on the schedule. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear that it was lame. Nah, we came out and we did what we needed to do. Only thing I didn't like was the end. We didn't close them out. I wanted that shutout really bad. And I wanted 70. I'm sorry, I wanted 70. So I would have been content if BJ would have got that pick six, because it would have gave us about a good 65. I would have been good with that. But, you know, shout out to Deputy Mario. Deputy Mario did call it. Deputy Mario. He said, man, we scored a minimum of 28 points in the first quarter.
Got 31.
They gave him 31. Scored every possession. I like that. I did want 60 because it just looked better. But when I realized they was they cut the time off the game, 10 minutes on each side in the third quarter, 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. Hey, it was what it was, man. Let's get on out of here. And let's get out of here healthy too, man. Just, you know, prayers up for Rico. Had a little situation with his ankle. Hopefully he'll be back as soon as he can at full strength. And but we definitely expecting to get healthy this week. So a couple of players be making their debuts, and we'll get into the game here in just a second. Go ahead.
I will say too, that was I forgot the happy belated birthday to Deputy Mario, because remember when he said that was his we talked about that was his birthday present. Get him 28 points in the first quarter with his birthday present. I told him me getting that dub Saturday against them spotted cats from down there, Red Stick, was my birthday present.
Oh yeah, we won the right way. SU struggled with Savannah State. New NCAA mercy rule for all conferences, D1 down to D3. Got it. So the crumble cookie, they got you. So let's get into it, man. We'll start with our stats of the game. We'll start with the rushing stats, man. First thing jumped out at us is obviously Cam McCoy. He had two big runs, man. Six carries, 2 touchdowns, had a long run for 60. First play of the game, RPO action. Supposed to come through third. I mean, it rained out, bro. It rained Friday night too, man. It ain't gonna be no different, man. Rain, it is what it is. We'll be playing in the same. We'll be fine.
It's supposed to pass through Thursday night, early Friday morning. We should be clean and clear on Friday evening, going to Saturday.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on over there beforehand, so I got to look at the weather because I got to be traveling. Yeah,
Yes,
he
sir.
missed the beat, bro. I mean, he did, man. But we talking about rushing right now. We're gonna walk this thing down right now. So, next man up. I mean, we really didn't get the yards on the rushes but it was kind of all short to begin with. We did go, and the stats don't really tell the story. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of short field for the most of the game when we would get the ball, because how long did it take, fellas, for them to even get past the 50? So they were punting, and we was always in good field position pretty much the whole game. And but coach decided to start Cam. Cam leads our charges, six rushes, 107 yards. Mari got in there towards the end, one rush by Rico on the jet sweep. Ahmad, six rushes, 18. Won a little bit more there, but he did get in the end zone. Kobe Boykin, man, he got some special stuff in it, man.
Woo!
He does. He got in late. Nate Blunt got a couple of carries, 4 yards of carry. Zeke got in a couple of carries. Damn, I wanted Zeke to get that touchdown. They kind of snatched him up toward the end. He kind of lost his balance, but he was right there. But even prior to that, though, he actually was about a yard or two from scoring. You know, it was about a 7-yard run. Actually, about an 8-yard run. Actually, might have been longer than that, but 2 rushes for 8. And then Jamil had a jet sweep. I think his was, I don't know if that was correct. He actually lost a lot of yards on that damn carry. Jacobian, 1 rush, didn't really get much. Dez Moultrie, lost 8. They might have been counting. Well, it is what it is. These are the stats. Thoughts on the rushing game?
I mean, well, it goes back to what we stated at the beginning of the season. We told you, man, we got the best backfield in the conference, and it's not even close. But again, when we say it, we sound like homers, but the proof is in the pudding. I mean, and notice we are doing what we're doing, and we're looking how we're looking without your top 2 running backs even seeing the field. I mean, the other M's didn't even play. You know, J.D. Martin hadn't been there. Irv Mulligan wasn't there.
Had 3 backs out.
You know, well, 3, because you have Travis Terrell. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Electricity. But I'm just saying, again, it proves my point. You see what you're doing, running the ball. Like I told you, this backfield it's amazing. You know, and again, O-line looked the part. Running back did what they did. And again, look at the split with the carries, man. You know what I'm saying? Your leading rusher was your starting quarterback and the starting running back. But look at the balance. And with all those carries between that many players, you still got 6 attempts. So that means they're getting good hits, you know, getting good chunk yards, man, with the opportunities that they're given. And so, you know, be as it may, you're talking about 3 players at double figures on average. I mean, it's in the green. I get it. You'll say it's lame, but look, I don't get into the whole thing about who it is. You got to look the part with who it is. So instead of you saying that it's lame, it's you look the way you're supposed to look against lame. Because if you didn't, then you got something to scratch your head about. We look the way we're supposed to look against the lane. You know what I'm saying? On all aspects. And I know we're going to get to other things, and I'm going to hurry up. I know we're going to get to other parts, but we look the part, Ken. Offense, running the ball, passing the ball, defense, and special teams. We look the part.
Did he?
Oh, yeah, man. Everyone did their thing. I mean, I expect the rushing to be a little higher, but the quarterback did carry the ball for the bulk of the yards. But I thought, you know, Amari and them did more than that. But hey, I mean, everyone got in the end zone. Everyone scored, like you said. Zeke got mighty close. I was hoping he got in there, but he got cut short. I thought Nate would probably get a few more carries.
Still not producing in the running game. Let me tell you.
I'm like,
I just keep going, TD.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, like I said, I thought the number probably be a little higher, but everything was split so far down the middle. So you know what I'm saying, it worked out the way it did.
Well, I mean, I'll say this too, man. Let's go ahead and just talk about something real quick. Shout out to the freaking O-line, bro.
Said it.
They didn't give up one sack this past game.
Get it.
Not one sack. That's, hey man, listen, they did. There was a couple of runs and rushes that we kind of had. We got a couple of lost yards on, but for the most part, they didn't give up a sack at all. I mean, if you watch the game, this is kind of one of them that you know how you watch a game, bro, and the stats don't. This is one of them games where the stats don't really line up to what we actually saw. We saw dominance. There's a couple of plays, they got a couple of stops. It was what it was. But to say that the running game is not, we played the game how we wanted to play the game. We imposed the game plan that we wanted to. Coach, you notice what we didn't see this week? We didn't see people complaining about play calling.
but here's the thing to that stat though, Ken. To say that we didn't do anything in the run game, we netted 184 yards. I'm not going to even cheat. We netted 184 yards on 26 attempts. That comes to 7 yards a carry. And that's spread amongst all these different rushers. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's a lot of people with carries, bro. You normally not going to see the game, bro.
You're still averaging 7 yards per rush against all these rushers. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's spread across. But I mean, you could have easily took 3 back. You could have had 2 backs and 1 quarterback rushing, and split them carries up, and you probably would have saw some of the same stuff. But
here's the thing. But you want what we have, because you don't ever. We didn't use and wear out any. It's like we got plastic on the tires when we play lane. You don't want to wear any tread out during the game.
Hey, Tank, that score was there. It was BJ Washington. He broke on the ball. That was a pick 6. He would have scored easily. He just so happened to drop the ball. He said, "Yeah, bro, I owe you one." It hit him right in his hands. He broke. He read it clean. He broke on the ball. The only thing he didn't do was catch. He said he was looking at the end zone. He was running before he caught it, and there go your scoring touchdown. And if he scores, you're talking a 65-0 win, because they wasn't gonna score because we gave him good field position, and then we had a stupid personal foul penalty where we kind of rubbed our ball sacks on the player while he was on the ground, and that's really what happened. So
let me address this, because I think this is going to be, and this is a very good thing that Sealy put up, and we got to address this. When it comes to football as we know it on the collegiate level, the majority of us, we're going to really have to wrap our minds around the way things used to be and the way they're going to be in this new college landscape. And what I mean by that is, I understand, and I get it, right? You want to see a running back get 25 carries, 30 carries, 150 yards. But I can tell you, unless that running back is getting a whole bunch of chunk yards in 15 carries, it's not going to happen, because
it will happen when you get into tougher games. Because what happens when you play in better competition is the amount of minutes that are played gets tighter. This was a game where coach needed to see everybody in the game getting reps to see what he's got with everybody. This is one of them. If you are a freshman, this is one of your 4 that you can play and not burn your red shirt. Go ahead, keep going.
Because here's the thing you got to remember. Gone all the days, like Ken's right, you're gonna have 4, you're gonna red shirt, but I can assure you, on this FCS level, you're gonna have more freshmen playing because you got to play them. You can't really redshirt like you really think you can, because players can transfer every year. You got to recruit your roster. You got to make players happy. And I'm not saying that we're gonna have this many number of players rushing, but to have the idea of thinking I got 1 running back and I'm only gonna play one running back and he's gonna get 30 carries, that does not exist anymore. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, and when you go back and look at the O-line coach, who's also the run game coordinator, the previous school he was at, he usually had 2 running backs that was carrying the load. Corey Howard and whatever what's the kid, Ladarius Owens. Those are the 2 guys that carried the rock for Texas Southern last year. And you know, you get a J.D. Martin and an Irv Mulligan back in the backfield mixed with a Cam McCoy. That depth chart gonna get real tight, because you got 2 upperclassmen and you got a dynamic freshman, and we just deep. We got 13 freaking running backs, bro. So you want to give everybody a little bit. Then you got somebody like a Zeke Johnson who is tough as a $2 steak. No, I said Zeke. I'm talking about Zeke.
I'm saying, but like Travis Terrell didn't play.
No, I already mentioned Travis. I said you got 2 upperclassmen and a dynamic freshman like Travis Terrell. But then when you get somebody like a Zeke can go to any school in the SWAC and actually get mad reps and possibly be a starter for most of them. But that's what I'm saying. It's an embarrassment of riches at that position. And you got a player like that just love being a Jackson State Tiger. They're going to go out there and give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And he knew he should have scored. You know what I'm saying? Let him tell it. He let one get away. But I love it, though, because you get somebody like an Amari Matthews. Amari Matthews is a problem if you let him run. With this O-line, Amari Matthews could literally be a 100-yard rusher in the game.
They blunt.
He had 2 carries. And he's a bowling ball. He's small. So this is what I'm saying. We really could have we could have started that. If Coach TC wanted to ground and pound, he could have did that and forced it. But here's the other thing. You got to get that passing game established. We went vertical a lot in this game, man. And you just didn't get a whole lot of minutes. Here's the other thing that we're missing. We took away 10 minutes of gameplay. So you probably would have seen 40 snaps from the rushing attempt, because y'all do know if we play them extra 10 minutes, most of them going to be runs. So we're talking about maybe 37, 38 carries. And how many more carries would Zeke have gotten? How many more carries would Nate Blunt have got? How many more carries would Kobe Boykin got? Probably a 2 to 3, possibly each. So then you get much more of a sample size. But in a small vacuum from a rushing standpoint, they did what they needed to do. Shout out to the big boys up front, because the starters did their thing. Shout out to all them boys on that front line. Kurt Ford, Evan Henry. Man, I loved it, man. I enjoyed it. He said Southern about 20. So Maryland, y'all gonna be y'all gonna get to the stadium about 20 minutes early. Cause that's the only by 20 I can think of for y'all, bro. But anyway, keep going. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, I think the 3 of you guys made a great point. Starting with Justin. You know, people, kind of used to seeing that 100-yard rusher, per game, if you have an outstanding back like that. But just like Zoe said, to the second point, those days playing college ball like that kind of dwindling, and then Ken, to your point, with the game being what it was, coach wanted to see how everyone carried themselves, wanted them to get a little touch, wanted them to sniff the field. So all 3, it is right. But and to your point too, Ken, once the competition stiffens up, those carries would dwindle down to probably 2 or 3 players at the most, barring injury.
Yeah. And the cool thing is, when you got this type of depth, this is a brutal sport. We played 2 straight games on soiled fields because of the rain. So anything can happen. An ankle here, a buckled knee there, and the next man up mentality. So you want that depth. Some schools are, once you get into their 3rd, 4th, it's a major drop off. Now Jack State doesn't have that same situation. Now let's move on to the passing game. Listen, we was 14 for 20. That just goes to show you the stats doesn't show the dominance of the game, mainly because of the fact that the time was cut short. But I just want to say this though, man. I'm gonna start with Cam. Cam started. Go. What you got?
Yeah, I about to say something before you get to the pass. Also, the players need to understand the value of this too, because it's not putting a whole lot of wear and tear on their body. And once you get your chance, you go in and do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? This is a luxury for the players as well.
That's what I said. You're not using any tread on the tires.
Right.
Spot on, bro. That's a great point. Great point. So listen, we get into the passing game, man. The general comes in and we start with Cam McCoy. One pass he actually let get away from it. Which one was that? Fabo, slightly a little ahead of him. It was a good pass though. Kobe Paul, you owe me one, baby. You dropped one that hit you right in the hand for a first down. That was one of his incompletions. So you take that one. What was the other one? The
one he threw to my Cam?
Yep, Cam had 4 incompletions.
Like you said, the one with Kobe Paul hit him in the hand and in the chest. And then the one he threw to Fabo going to the south end zone on the left side, it kind of a little bit high for him.
Yeah.
It was the only 2.
But he had 4 that was incomplete.
Okay.
Bruh, let me tell you something.
I'm just trying to think if I can remember.
Bruh, do you understand after 2 games what Jacobian's completion percentage is right now?
Unbelievable. I'm going to say this, man. I got a lot to say about the general, man. I do. I was just listen. I'm like a fat kid in the candy store right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious. Because you win in this league with good quarterback play. We got 2 good quarterbacks, bro. We do. We got 2 good quarterbacks. Actually, we got 3. Zy McDonald is still a dog, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, this is the point I'm making. This is one of those situations where the players trust the coaches. Coach told everybody today exactly what he was thinking. Look, he had an opportunity, let him get out there and see what he got. Went out there and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? He threw a beautiful pass to Jonas Fortillion for another touchdown, and then he threw one to
Spencer.
No, he threw one to Landy on the 1 yard line.
Landy.
That Spencer one was to Jacobian. Actually, Jacobian's one incompletion was a throwaway on a rush. They had rushed him a little bit, so he kind of threw it away to the right side. I'm just trying to remember that other one. What was the other
one? The one Cam threw?
No, Jacobian. His 9.
Oh, Jacobian. He threw one to Isaiah. He threw one to Kobe Paul.
Not the touchdowns. I was talking about the incompletion.
Okay.
I was saying he threw one out to the right that was kind of a throwaway. It was kind of a little too wide. But he got in and started doing his thing, though. He really did. But that just goes to show you 14 for 20, 250 yards, 4 touchdowns from the passer. Shout out to Isaiah Spencer, man. Our guy, bro. Listen, man, he looked like how he looked when he was playing in Master Central. Man, that route that he ran was a thing of beauty, man. And let's play it real quick. We'll be right back, and we're gonna play that route that he ran. I thought it was a beautiful route. I showed it to I was trying to explain it to TD at the tailgate. We was over there with but Corey put it out on the screen today, and I actually slowed it down, and I want y'all to check this out. Because what I thought was a thing of beauty was the fact that coach was able to really bait in that safety. Once he baited the safety, and he got the safety on the back of his heels, once he got on his heels, TD, he was cooked. It was over with. Because now you have to change direction and you have to catch. And now at this point, Isaiah Spencer, once he cut up field, he get up to max speed pretty quickly. Boom, he gone. Be right back. I'm going to play this play, and then we'll come right back and we'll break it down. Beautiful, man. I love it.
Don't you call young knees and ankles?
Hey, but you know what's cool about this graph right here? You got our tight end scored a touchdown. How about Marvin Landy, man? He gets the first pass of the game. I'm a fan of Marvin Landy. Y'all know we love Brother Jency. We hate to not see him on the field this season. But my goodness, what a great pickup by Brother Landy from Florida Atlantic. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, Landry give you the amount of old school tight end, the Keith Jacksons of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Mark Bavaros, those type tight ends.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Bavaro played for the Giants.
Yeah.
You know, with tight ends, when they just ran short routes and tight end screens and then bowled over people, now they got these hybrid tight ends that can play wide receiver.
I'm gonna tell you,
Landry put you in mind of that, man. So he take me back to old school football from that position. Love it.
Looking like Harold Heath running them routes, bro.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you who Landy really looked like. Landy looked like Alger Crumpler.
Played for the Patriots.
Tight end with the Falcons when Michael Vick was there.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I
know what you're talking about.
Alger Crumpler is exactly who you remind. Same body type. That's who he reminds you of.
He said, running a lot, knock Bavaro ass out.
This is true. This is true.
Antonio Gates? No, he don't play.
Landy big. I
don't see Antonio Gates.
I'm telling you, if you see Alger Crumpler, you'll be like, okay, I get it. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's spot on body type, height, weight.
Man, Nicholas Mount,
big body.
I can't ring a bell, but I take your word for it for sure. But hey, man, listen, Kobe Paul, Marvin Landy. But this is what I'll say. I didn't put this stat up there, but we were 5 for 5 in the red zone. That's outstanding. Even though we had a couple of plays that were just kind of like, coaches tested some things out. I like the motion that we saw. I like a lot of the plays that he drew up to create some problems for the defenses. And hey, I like the usage of the tight end in the red zone. I really do. I like the usage. I like the rub. I like the route that Kobe Paul ran where he went in motion, and then Jacoby did his Steph Curry impression. I don't know if y'all saw that, but if you go back and watch the game, Jacoby and Morgan did a Steph Curry when he threw the ball to Kobe Paul. He didn't even watch him catch the ball. Go back to the SWAC Digital Network and watch that game and watch the pass that Jacoby made to Kobe Paul. See, he threw it to him, and the ball was still in the air. Jacoby went on up the field like, that's touchdown.
You know what?
I said, I see you, big dog. I'm not BSing. Go watch it. I'm telling you.
About the touchdown that they did in the north end zone, probably about 10 yards out.
It was on the
7-yard line.
5 to 7. Probably,
yeah.
Whatever yard that was. I don't want to hear it no more. Why didn't we call that against you? Listen, man, the ULM game is over with and never coming back. It was what it was. We lost what we lost. When we got in the red zone versus ULM, we scored. The problem was getting in the red zone. That's how that went down. Kenzo and TD he said, why is it that SU folk like to mention how many times they once beat us in a row, but never mention when we beat them 7 times in a row for 7 set 83 shorts? Yeah. And how about right now? How many games we done beat them in a row? Anyone?
Last time they got it was in their spring game, that COVID spring game.
Man, when I look from whence I came, I can't see it the other way.
21, 22.
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
22, we got them twice, so they're 22. Then we whooped them
4
22.
years.
It's gonna be 5 in a row. Saturday gonna be 5 in a row. I'm just saying. But anywho, yeah, but hey, shout out to my brother Sebastian St. Louis. He caught one on Saturday. A tough run, a tough 10 yards, bro. He caught it, he kind of twisted a little bit till he caught his balance and fought for some yardage, man. Got a first down off the one catch that he caught. Fabo, man, 2 targets, 1 catch, 3 yards. Got to see more from my first team, all SWAC wide receiver. But hey, listen, look who's picking up the slack, man. Go ahead. What are you doing?
My bad. Hey, what I was about to say, man, you missed us. I mean, you missed us with Taekwon Henderson.
Oh yeah, Taekwon.
Yeah, man. The one with I think Kobe was rolling to the right.
Hey, you know what I thought about when I saw that? I said that's Canton High to Canton High, man. Let's go back. That's old school high school days, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Taekwon came back. I mean, I think for 32 yards. Yeah, we rolling to his right on the run.
Hey, Jacoby, if you remember, y'all remember the spring game? He threw that same pass to Eric Simmons that went for a touchdown in the spring game. Nope, it was Eric Simmons. I remember like it was yesterday. He rolled out to the right, and he threw that bad baby on the run, and Eric Simmons caught it and took it in the house. Taekwon had to, it was a good pass though. But I like to see that deep ball, man. Jacoby's ball is looking a lot better than last year. Remember last year he got in and had to find his flow and really. Okay. Who was starting Rico's play? I mean, you pick your poison. Jonas Fortillion is still there. You got Isaiah Spencer's going to probably start in the slot, possibly. You got Kobe Paul. You got Fabo, who can go back outside now because Rico is out this week. So Fabo is more naturally on the outside. You put Fabo and Jonas, and then Isaiah or Kobe and or Jay Dupree or Richard Mays or Jamil Gardner. Who do you want?
Look, I know we're gonna run the ball quite a bit this weekend, but I'm telling you now, SWAC T.O. getting 2 touchdowns Saturday, dog.
Well, if he get 2, that's great. I don't. We hope he do. We hope he do. That's a tall order, but we hope he do.
Hey, did Mays? I mean, did Mays touch the field?
He did.
He did.
There's been a reception, but he was definitely out there. So was Jay Dupree was out there. Didn't get the stats we wanted, but he was definitely out there. When you look at their rushing, though, they actually only rushed for a net of 75 yards for the game and a net of 31 yards passing. Outstanding job by the defense because not every team we want to talk that D2 stuff, but not every team had just a cakewalk with a D2. One of the teams that's playing Saturday struggled for a minute.
They got a net of 75 yards off 33 attempts. That comes to 2.2 yards per rush.
2.3, right there. Out 33.
So I'm saying.
And then you talking about 4. We got 4 sacks. Really could have been 5, but one of them they counted it as a tackle for loss, which is okay. But when you look, but TD, to our point, look at what they did. Nigel Johnson is the quarterback. Okay. Derek Gaston is the quarterback. Outside of those two, you got Anthony Evelyn, who was a wide receiver, and then you got the 2 running backs. That's what I was talking about when you look at that depth chart and then who the distribution of carries is going to go down. And look at the numbers: 10, 13, 2, 2, 6. You see what I'm saying? That's my point in that. And if you take the 2 quarterbacks, okay, 8 carries for the quarterback, 23 for the 2 running backs, and 2 for wide receiver. Some wide receiver jet sweeps and stuff like that. So, but if we can keep this up, man, my goodness. We were talking about it in the chat, man, just how Coach Quinn's defense is basically just, I mean, the way he runs his schemes, I mean, incomplete to Blunt. Oh, that's what it was. Incomplete to Blunt. Okay. I see it. Wasn't satisfied because he said our defense doesn't know how to finish. I like that mindset. He's not struggling. I mean, listen, man, there's an expectation. Go ahead, TD.
Hey, I'm gonna add to that because I was about to speak on it, and I like the fact that Coach Quinn said that because he's we definitely got to learn how to finish. However, there are some things, and I know we are a work in progress. I know that they're gonna work on some things too. But if you look at the film, well, even during the game, if they had a more accurate quarterback, or a little more, if he ran a little more, there was some lanes open. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
a lot of time I notice our defense gets sucked in the middle and it leaves the outside open.
Well, that's usually happens, TD, sometimes when you're super aggressive. The purpose of aggression is you got to get him. And one thing happens, if you don't get him, it's going to be like, remember that run that the dude did where he got outside and he took it all the way up for a long run?
Yeah.
Go ahead, but keep going. You're right. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not
right.
disagreeing. I'm actually agreeing and saying, yeah, that's a byproduct of being aggressive. And that's why when you always say, what do we say all the time? Our ends got to what? Contain. They got to contain their outside perspective because you got your backers in the middle that's providing that middle help. But if you lose contain on the outside and you're aggressive as hell, oh yeah, you about to get gashed.
Hey, and while we're on the D line, I hope Coach don't get mad at me, but my guy that I picked to have a come out season this year, Mr. Webb, man, he be up high a lot, Ken. We want to get caught up no more face masks and no more shoulder, no horse collars.
I think what
bring that thing down a little bit before wrapping up. I know he's tall.
Yeah, I was just about to say he a big old boy. He tackling a little old dude. So sometimes he come in like a big old grizzly bear.
Right.
and you know what I'm saying? Like I remember I saw it on Saturday. He grabbed the running back, but he caught him on the side of his shoulder pads and just went, just slung him on down, But I get your point on that for sure.
Hey, but you know what? As far as aggression, and I hope you get it under control, Tyrone Wells, once he get that aggression under control where he's not getting flags,
Tyrone Wells had a sack and he had 2 assists, two total tackles and a sack and a tackle for loss. So he had a pretty good game for the amount of reps. Look at the amount of stats in that you see. There's a ton of players that played on Saturday that really did their thing when it came to it. True Thompson. Shout out to my boy True, who was out there in the backfield. He had 5 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and quarterback hurry. Josh Nobles had a good game. Reed Pulliam was a monster, man. He was all over the dadgum place, bro. Had a great game as well. Jeremiah Williams assisted on 5 tackles, a half a tackle for loss. Shamar Hawkins came out there and got his first interception of the season, followed by E6, got his first interception of the season. And I like the mix, man. I really do. I like the mix, and I think we're gonna see more of it. You know what I mean? Reed said something in the press conference. He talked about if there is a missed tackle, then our teammates are there. You know, Ashton kind of went in. He made it first point of contact on one of the players on the screen pass, but he missed the tackle. But his teammates were there to kept clean that up. We got to clean it up. We got to be able to stop the player when we at the first point of contact. We don't want to miss. There was still a missed tackle within there, but we were still able to kind of game tackle.
To Kevin's point, no, Alan Walker, he wasn't out. Actually, he played.
He played. He just didn't get any stats.
Yeah, he didn't get any sacks. Matter of fact, I think he ended up losing the sack to two more other people. They all got there at the same time, but he was the last man to get there like a millimeter of a second.
Hey, what's the dude say? Oh, you almost had it. You got to be a little.
Yeah, almost had it, man. I mean, he almost had that one. Hey, Ken is over. We can't take it. You can't take it lightly either. Now, Lane had a decent offensive line. Those some big boys, man.
Yeah,
and they blocking pretty well. So yeah, man. Allen been doing his thing. You know, I'm glad to see it. Hope he keep doing it. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing.
Of course, we all knew that Karamu did the It's a Party. Zoe liked that shit. I look, I'm cool with It's a Party. I'm gonna be sick of it by the end of the game on Saturday. I'm gonna be done with that song.
You weren't done with it? You weren't done with it Saturday?
I will, but
okay.
I gotta be a little. So what you say? It played. It's a little too long. Like it's a little too long, man. Just kind of shorten it up just a little bit, just a tad bit for your boy. But hey, man, listen, we'll get into the game day operation stuff. You know, from a flow standpoint, I thought we did pretty good. You know what I mean? We did the kick before the game, you know what I'm saying? Then we let the boom do what they did. The energy in the stadium was great. I appreciate that, bro. There was no interruptions. I'm with it. Brianna said she over it.
Already.
That song got everything fast, bro. I think we need a playlist for third down. How about that? How about we do a third down playlist? What you think, Zoe?
Hey, what happened to the shut him down, man?
Don't jinx it. You're gonna talk it, bring it up. We good.
No, I don't either.
We're good. We're good. Don't even mention. No, I don't have a problem with It's a Part on third down because that means something good didn't happen when they played it. So I'm good with it, but it's too long.
Hey, can we please stop saying what do we want on it's time, bro. Put it to rest, please. Please. All right, I'm done with that. All right, let's get into these the recognition, man. Cam McCoy, SWAC newcomer of the week, 5'9", 100 yards, 2 tugs, 6 rushes for 107, 2 tugs. Isaiah Spencer, 4 receptions, 107, 104 with 1 touchdown, 107 with 1 touchdown. Say it's 3 total tackles, 1 solo, 1 tackle for loss, 1 INT. Players of the week, Cam McCoy named as the newcomer of the week. Thoughts on Cam McCoy being newcomer of the week? Actually, he was a co-newcomer of the week. They just had to give my boy a co. They couldn't just let him be on there by himself.
Who they get the other one to?
It don't matter. I put our photo over everybody else. So the SWAC highlighted all these other players. I don't know these people. We talking about our guy. What y'all got on this?
I mean, water's wet. I mean, honestly, could have easily been the offensive player of the week. But again, I hate the way they go about doing it because it's a first-time player in the conference. But could have got offensive player of the week. I mean, the stats there, kind of for what's that? Kind of for 3 touchdowns.
4.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 4 touchdowns. Who had a better offensive performance in the conference? They
say Miles Crowley. You gotta look at his stats.
No, Miles Crowley played a whole lot longer than what Cam did. Cam did what he did in way better play. Like Miles Crowley threw 300 yards, but I mean, Cam did it with his legs and his feet, and far less time, and more touchdowns.
And he would have had another one to Isaiah.
And did Grambling? Oh yeah, Grambling won. They played Tuskegee, but yeah, man, 4 touchdowns, a dub in far less time. But it is what it is. Newcomer of the week. This is like Terrio first year all over again. You know what I'm saying? Should be getting offensive player of the week. Should have got of the year too, but they kept not giving it to him because it was his first year in the conference. But I mean,
so he said Crowley had 307, 3 touchdowns.
Okay. Look, Cam had a shade under 300 yards total offense with one more touchdown in far less time.
Yep.
I mean,
100 yards rushing, 107 passing on 5 receptions, 4 touchdowns in 2 quarters is great work. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
He said to set through for 300 in 3 quarters, empty calories.
Well, I tell you what, Ruben, this week after Saturday, that T-set is gonna be Tigers. The Tigers gonna set his ass down.
And then look at some of these scores, man. So Mercer didn't have no mercy on Bethune. They got a safety. Wow. Alabama State beat Miles. I told you I picked Alabama State to win that game. Excuse me. Valley was in a dogfight with Lamar toward the end of the game. They wound up losing by 2 touchdowns. Grambling beat Tuskegee 37-20. Prairie View beat Northwestern State. Alcorn got shellacked by Vanderbilt. They've only scored 3 points in 2 games. I understand they played 2 FBS schools, but they suck pretty much. Anyway, FAMU got shellacked by Miami. 3 field goals for them. 56 touchdowns. Maradovich got in the game through 2 INTs. Daniel Richardson actually had a pretty good statistical numbers based off his efficiency. Alabama A&M had a really good game against Kentucky State. Duke Miller got off that game. Southern was struggling up until the time that they made a quarterback change. By the way, Ruben, Noah Biden. Is it Bowden or is it Biden? I got sick and tired of him saying Bowden. I thought it was Biden.
It's Biden.
Yeah, it just these announcers and these names, they kill me. But I don't understand how you can be at home and your announcer don't know the damn name of you. Well, anyway, never mind. Let me bag that up because we have similar issues sometimes. They got the dub though. They got the dub. And Jack State, obviously, we just talked about us whipping up on Lane. Rice put that. It's Bowden. That's what I thought. Biden. So it's Bowden or I thought it's Biden. Bodden, ain't it? Anyway, how about it's called we'll call him benched. Because that boy is struggling. He couldn't even complete a pass in the first quarter. I watched that game. I almost dozed off. I had to just turn it off, man. So, but anyway, bow and arrow, yeah. But yeah, I think the Tissette guy is a far better quarterback.
Oh yeah, he's a better player.
Israel, man, we don't anyway. And then you got UAPB put a whooping on Arkansas Baptist College, man. So they didn't show no mercy, man.
Hey, there has to be some form of a damn good trivia question. When have you ever seen a team get 70 points hung up on them and turn around the next
come back and
score 70 points?
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
There has to be a good trivia question.
I like what you thinking, Juwan. Bowden, Lil Bow Wow, it don't matter. JSU by 40, man. I like that. I like it. That.
Well, you should have made it special for Southern. You should have said Bowden, Bowtie, and Boudin. JSU by 40.
Hey, I like it. Zoe High School stats are crazy. Zay. Ken, you know that's Cap. Who the hell are you, first of all? That's the first question. Second of all, I don't speak Cap on nothing that I'm talking about right now. We're going to whoop y'all behind, bro. I just want y'all to know that. And I ain't that ain't Cap. I don't care about none of this other stuff, but I'm telling y'all right now, y'all taking a major L when y'all come up here to Jackson. Y'all ain't got what we got. Just tell you that right now. All right, hey, listen, since we highlighted Stan's list, I actually like Stan's list this time around. I think Stan know what he's talking about. Who y'all think he got first in the top 5 poll list? We're going to do the top 5. Who y'all think he got first, TD? Take a wild guess.
I know who ain't in the top 5.
Who ain't?
Motherfucker from Jigga City.
We know Southern ain't nowhere near close top 5.
Well, in black college football or the SWAC?
D1 HBCUs, brother.
Okay.
Who you got first?
Well, I guess taking in what happened Saturday, he got Jackson State, #1.
What up, man?
Damn right.
What up, Rube?
Hey, we just stop right there. The hell with everybody else. Shout out to Stan. Somebody finally got a poll right. Jack State did what FCS teams are supposed to do. Division I team dominated. Tiger defeated Lane by 51 over 400 yards of total offense. Stan know what he talking about, man. Listen, y'all can hate till the cows come home now, but when you look at the eye test and you look at what we working with, I keep trying to tell y'all, ULM is better than people think. People were judging ULM based off last year. We was right there with that team. I'm telling y'all, man, we're a Sunbelt school in SWAC HBCU clothing right now. Listen. I'm hyping it up, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, we belonged on the field last week. We didn't get the job done. We smoked Lane like we were supposed to. We weren't struggling 7-6, couldn't complete passes and couldn't barely stop the quarterback. We weren't doing what y'all was doing. Y'all made changes, and of course, if you make a change in the middle of a game, they made a change against us, and we had to adjust. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Ken, I could be wrong, man, but I think Lane gonna make some noise in their division. That's a decent, huh?
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean they play hard now. I mean the offensive line big, the running back, he played behind his pads a little more this time. Defense was kind of nasty, so I think in their division they should be pretty tough.
He said if FAMU wasn't ranked above Jackson State when he was undefeated, the Rattlers won't move past the Tigers after losing to Miami. Hey, I like the way he put it. I like the way you look at it. North Carolina Central is still my favorite to win the MEAC, but his loss to Leon shows that there likely isn't a MEAC team worthy of being in the top 30 FCS teams this year. Yeah, I know FAMU is 22 right now. I get it. I totally understand it. Y'all just hang tight. Y'all squeak by two mediocre MEAC schools, in my opinion.
Hey, man. So listen, we're on a 4-game winning streak against Southern, right? So those previous 4 games, Southern has totaled 55 points. That's an average of 13 points a damn game.
How many did Jack State average?
We total 126 points to their 55. That's an ass whooping. That's an average of 31.5. So as it stands right now, in the previous 4 games, it's an ass whooping of 31.5 to 13. And I think that's what I'm going to pick my score coming this damn Saturday. I'd be willing to go 31-13. Goddamn. I said we're going to win by 21.
Hey, it is what it is. We'll come back to it. Anywho,
boot to body boot.
I'm gonna pause right there. We'll let some folk join the chat if they want to join the conversation. Hey, listen, we gonna go ahead and do it a little early because we will not have a show on Friday. Friday's gonna be I'll just go ahead and put this up just for those who we got the president's investiture this week. And then on Friday we have the celebration gala culminating on the 13th, Jackson Finch Complex. Isaac Brothers, man, SWV in that thing, man. So, if you got your ticket, get your ticket. They not cheap now.
Hey, man, Mr. B, coming to Jackson. What the hell is going on?
Black tie event now. You gotta clean up. You gotta clean up and get through these doors now. I'm just saying. But it's gonna be good. I don't care nothing about none of that, EA. Y'all taking an L, and y'all are not that good, bro. Y'all not. For everything ain't about just y'all record when it comes to this. The eye test. Y'all not that good. I know you're looking at it through your lens, but family was just y'all ain't got that special sauce that y'all had last year, bro. It's gone. It's gone, and we running through both of y'all. You talking smack, we gonna play y'all.
Don't worry about me coming. You make sure you be there because you might not be there after Saturday. We putting boot to buy you booty come Saturday.
Man, we whooping them dudes, man. We whooping them. I'm just telling you, they're not good, bro. Y'all struggle, bro. And won at the end. I give y'all credit. I tell you like this right here, your offense is the quarterback. It's not a hype show, bro. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it, bro. I talk exactly like this and I stand on it. I watched the game, bro. Y'all not that good. Y'all ain't got what we got. We got a better team than y'all do. Y'all are the underdogs. Y'all got to play in Jackson. It ain't happening. We finna win 5 in a row. That's my take. I don't have a score yet, but this ain't about no hype. This ain't about hype. This ain't about hype. Y'all don't have what we had. Y'all didn't have it last year. What did y'all add? Matter of fact, y'all and listen, I love the young man, but listen, y'all, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's too close to home. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's my take on that. I don't think Southern got it. I still don't. I looked at the tape, you know what I mean? I mean, we're gonna put pressure on your quarterback. We coming. I don't play the game. I'm just telling you my thoughts on what I see. Based on the talent we have and what I see coming in there. That's what's going to happen.
I think Southern has I think their defense looks the part. I think their defense actually does look the part. I think they got
I didn't say they didn't.
No.
I know. All I'm saying is I'm saying they ain't got what we got. That's all I'm saying.
This ain't in none response to what you were saying. Yeah. I was speaking to tell them. I think Southern has a formidable defense. I think their defense is actually okay. But again, their issues.
Defensive player of the year on there, Caleb Gibbons. I like them.
Their issues are on offense and special teams. And they can't even deny it. Now, granted, they had T-Set come in and again, he looked the part against. Again, they're not saying it always. You know what I'm saying? Savannah State. But again, he looked the part. He looked like he needed to look. But the same token, if you want to see him beat your chest out by a true freshman coming in against an experienced defense, I mean, have at it. I mean, the odds of you coming in and thinking that you're going to put up points when you hadn't put them up in the first 2 games is it's asinine to be frank with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but again, if you want to have school spirit,
if they can pull it off, I give them credit.
But logically, you sit here and think that you can have a true freshman come in against a formidable defense, an experienced defense, and then you go put up 38 points. I love to see it. But I think the offense is kind of struggling. Special teams is definitely struggling, but their defense is good. Defense is formidable. I like what I see, what they got on defense. But again, if they turn the talent off, that's going to be the thing that's going to really do anything within this game. They're going to have to come with it on offense. And if they look the way they're looking on offense, even themselves, they know it's not going to lend to any success.
Well, one of the things I'll say is this. One thing I will let me talk about what I will give them credit for. Good defensive line, decent linebackers. They got good team speed on defense. They do. I give them credit for that. But here's all I'm saying though. One thing that we did was we got faster. We have a lot of speed on our offense and defense side of the ball. Now, if they can establish the run, they got 2 solid running backs. You know what I'm saying? And Rhymes and Dillon. I like the backs. I do. But the O-line is trash, though.
Wait a minute. Kobe Dillon still at SU?
Yeah.
God damn, he getting the specialist, ain't he?
For last I checked, ain't Dillon. Look at the roster. Am I tripping? Somebody from Southern?
If you talk about Kobe Dillon, fuck his mouth. He getting his specialist.
I thought he was on the roster.
Damn.
Can somebody confirm that?
Woo. Man, it gotta be 6 or 7 years. Shit.
I think he started playing as a friend. I mean, I don't want to say nothing wrong now. I want to make sure I get it right.
Did Kobe Dillon get recruited by Stump Mitchell? God damn.
God damn. That man said Stump Mitchell. Wow.
He's a senior.
Yeah, so he's a leading rusher right now.
Man, he a super senior, TD.
Oh, I tell you. I said Dillon was down there. Listen, hey, at the end of the day, the stats are the stats. I ain't gonna take nothing to say. We gotta go play him. And let me say this.
Hey, Kobe Dillon's a damn good running back though.
I just said I like Rhymes and Dillon. I like them as running backs. I like Gibbons. Good defensive end. I like Cotton in the middle. What's the name? The Big Willie. Big wide Willie.
It don't look like he played in 22, though.
He
played in 21, 23 and playing now.
He redshirted 22 too. Man, that motherfucker been there since 2019. I know.
That man said he got recruited by Stump Mitchell. Damn.
I'm telling you, man.
But no, let me say this. In all just football terms, they're not gonna lay down. This is Jack State Southern, man. Both teams gonna get up each other. We're gonna play each other hard as hell. And if any player off any side needs extra motivation to go play this game, then you probably playing the wrong sport in the wrong conference. You don't need no motivation for this week. I'm just saying, based off the eye test, from what I see. Now, listen, if we go out there and stink it up and turn the ball over and don't execute, do dumb shit, we're gonna lose. Is that simple?
Right.
I'm not anticipating us to lose because I'm anticipating that if we handle the business we need to handle, we got to stop the run. We got to force the quarterback to beat us, and then we got to just go defend, apply pressure on the quarterback, put the freshman in disarray. That's what our game plan's got to be. Pressure the quarterback, make him make mistakes, and boom. If we do that and we turn them over, hey, we got a good chance to get back on offense. We get back on offense. Their defense is a strongest side of the ball, though.
Yeah, so look,
we have the weapons, I think, to get past that, though. I really do. Now, I ain't saying we finna blow them out. I want to. I just want to win. I don't give a damn if we win by 1. I want to win the game.
So here's the thing, too. I honestly think the main thing in this game for Jack State is the same thing that applied for the ULM game. We just, as long as we can tackle, if we tackle well, we'll be fine within this game. Also, well, and I'm gonna cut to the chase. When we actually look at this game in totality, I think special teams, I think we have the advantage there. Also, coaching, we have the advantage. But the main thing I think that's going to be a telltale thing in this game is going to be injury. That's where recruiting comes into play. Again, for example, we showed that this weekend. If Tassett happens to have an injury, I mean, the Jaguar faithful have any faith in Biden or any other quarterback they have? They don't. Jackson State has a luxury there because we recruited better. When we look at injury to even again, Irv Mulligan hasn't even played yet. J.D. Martin hasn't played yet. Travis Terrell didn't play. You saw what we did. And even in the ULM game, you saw what that looked like. Irv Mulligan didn't play that first game. You see what that looks like. We've lost our starting tight end. Landy is the backup. And you see what we're getting. So this is what we talk to when we talk about recruiting. You look at defense, you look at how many guys we're rotating in. Southern defensive front is good too. But again, the numbers that we're playing, then look on the back end. So again, that's where the recruiting separates us from them. And again, we're talking about the rain. It should pass through by Thursday. But if it is a wet field, you talk about injury. Injuries and turnovers are going to be the telltale sign in this game. With the emotions being high. And I got to tell you, with both the boom and the jukebox looking the way they're looking so far, more people are going to come out. The emotions are going to be high. Man, I'm telling you, injury.
It'll definitely be a good band battle this
look, injury and turnovers. And again, I think for us, if we tackle well, everything else, it is what it is.
And what you're saying is key, Zoe. I'm going to put emphasis, and again, I got to go watch Southern, but with the running backs that they have, I'm putting emphasis on the defensive line again. I'm definitely going to need the defensive line to clear it up for the linebackers to make clear and clean tackles.
It's going to be good.
And control the edge. And if not, the safety's going to have to play a big part. McDaniel's going to have to come down a lot. Because, like I said, if you go back and watch that Lane game, there was a lot of stuff on the edge where, a little more skilled and talented people probably would have broken on the outside. So we're definitely going to have to keep outside containment. If not, linebackers we're going to have to play down, but along with the safeties. And we don't want that. So I'm putting pressure on the D-line to really maintain their front to allow the linebackers to roam.
One thing I'll add to that, TD, is that I think our game plan defensively one thing I can say is that it changes from week to week. The coaches do. Okay. They do game plan for the teams that they play against. Everybody knows that regardless of T-sets play on the field, Southern's going to hang their hat on running the ball. They're going to hang their hat on running the ball. And if I was the coach, I would absolutely try to establish the run, because if you can get them they got two of the best running backs in the conference with Dillon and Rhymes. I'm telling you now, to your point, D-line got to set the tone. At the point of attack, we got to be physical. We got to stop the run, and we got to make them one-dimensional, man. If we make them one-dimensional and we can get out there and we can hit the quarterback a couple times, hey, he's a freshman. Is he a true freshman or is he a redshirt freshman?
Redshirt.
Okay, so he's a redshirt freshman, which means that he hadn't really seen a lot of snaps, but to get in against a D2 school and do what he did, What I never will do is take away a person's performance because Biden struggled. So if Biden struggled against that same team and T-Set gets out there and he does his thing, put up 300 yards,
absolutely,
I ain't worried about that.
That means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, ain't worried about that. He gonna be happy to be home.
That means absolutely nothing.
He gonna be happy to be home. Now he is a weapon though. I ain't knocking that, but what has he done? What has he done this season so far? Did I miss some? And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just asking. Has he like what does his contribution look like right now? I mean, because right now the top receiver they got is Jermaine Minor, and he's a tight end. He got 6 or 7 for 99 yards. So I'm not. Am I missing something?
I mean,
and maybe his stats are like right there though. I'm not saying that they aren't. I just don't know. Let's look at the box score real quick. See what's out there. He had the first game against McNeese. Y'all took an L. He had two receptions for 4 yards. And Savannah State, let's see, what did he do? Surely he got some stats in this game that was worth talking about. Receiving, he didn't get any stats.
Hey, Ruben, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you just got Quay. I mean,
But no, hold on, though. And TD, 2 games, 2 receptions, 4 yards. What are we talking about? Are y'all not using him? Oh, this is the potential aspect of it. He's a great athlete, but you got to use him though. As of right now, you had 2 games to play him, and he ain't played. Worth, in Savannah State, no stats. D2 school. I'm just saying now. I ain't making that up. I'm just reading it off. Unless the stats are wrong. Is the stats wrong? ESPN got it wrong?
We hoping for 50-50 balls is what we hoping for.
Yeah. I mean, we got players on the roster that we can talk about potential, but we ain't seen. So we're not going to do that now. So I'm not going to talk about the potential of the rosters or the players that's in the room we got. We're just talking about production. So when you talk about production, you got to talk about who put it on the field. And again, Dylan and Rhymes are running back that actually.
Man, we got a win blow out here. We blowing it out.
But when you get to set, look, 11 yards per average. He was 17 for 29, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns, no INTs. Very impressive. Had 4 rushes, 10 yards. I like it. But let me tell you this, though. We know what T-Set hasn't done? He hasn't played in the Boombox Classic with 50,000 folks staring at him.
He ain't faced a good defense neither.
With a tough defense. Y'all know how that game go, man. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. We just talking. I expect Ruben and the other fellas in here to give their take on what they think about their team. I love it. I want you to be confident. I want you to be confident. I want you to have all the, the gusto to come on out with it. But I think y'all know how this goes.
Man, let me say this, man. Because let me tell you something I learned. I used to live in Baton Rouge. Let me tell you. Boy, they finna put out all the stuff. They got like 30 players we ain't seen that didn't play in McNeese and didn't play in Savannah State. They got these 30 all-world beaters they going to unleash against Jackson State come Saturday. They're going to unleash them now. So you do realize that they had all these 30 all-world players. They didn't play last year. They didn't have none to play the year before that. They didn't have none to play the year before that. But they got 30 brand new players. Ain't no film on them. They top secret. Shh. We're going to unleash them. It's like Judge Hughes. We're going to turn them loose. We're going to turn them loose on Jackson. We're going to turn them loose on Jackson on Saturday. Y'all know about these players.
And what they do with blood?
Shit, he bled out. and then left. He left, TD. Y'all don't know about it there. McCray too.
Man, we got 4 running backs. Wait till they tote that tater against y'all. Y'all ain't seen them. They ain't on the roster or nothing. We got 4 running backs. Man, we got Marcus Dupree back there running back. Y'all ain't seen him, but he gonna play Saturday.
Hey, man, I want T-Set, man. Listen, I like the young fella, man. Hey, I'm a fan of good quarterback play in the conference. When the quarterback play is high in the conference, bro, the football is good.
Hey, man. Hey, hold on. Why are you talking? We did damn good with that transfusion last year, didn't we? They talked all that shit about blood last year. But we transfused his ass right out of Southern, didn't
hey, we gonna turn him upside down. That's what we gonna do. Hey, it's all good, man. Nah, we ain't holding players out. We making sure they good and healthy and good to go.
Look, you do know. Look, Rue, you were hyping up blood last year before we played them. That first game, man, boy, you talked about blood.
Remember like it was yesterday, though.
Man, I'm like, man, he got sickle cell or something. Man, I'm serious, dog.
Hey, listen, Merlin. Of course, you when you playing against a D2 school, you're supposed to be poised. But when you got a D line that's ferocious and vicious and in attack mode, trust me when I tell you, it's a different situation. He said, I was sipping on that crown. Hell, you done got started already early. You must be on that crown black right now.
My boy, man. Ruben, my boy, man.
Rue, good people. You good people, man. Listen,
hey, Rue.
Perry, what the hell, Perry? I'm shocked Perry ain't here talking crazy.
I'm gonna hit you up later, man. Hit me up when you touch down. I'm gonna hit you up later on the night, man. Hit me up when you touch down.
Hey, this is what's crazy though. If we gonna find out, listen, I'm listen.
No, I mean, look. I ain't knocking. T said he's actually a good player. I'm not
knocking him either.
No,
I'm saying we gotta go and make it difficult for him. So just like with anything, listen, we got two great quarterbacks that can play, right? Three, actually. But I'm just saying, for what you've seen on the field thus far, the general is that man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna spin that thing. If y'all apply pressure to our quarterback, you're gonna really any quarterback that's playing, you can render them useless if you can apply pressure and hit them. Our objective is to hit the young man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look.
I don't think we're gonna go into the game saying, "Oh, this kid is a freshman. He ain't got no." That's us talking. The coaches ain't gonna take that lightly. They got film on him. They got film on him throwing 29 passes, completing 17 for 300 and some yards, 3 tugs, no INT. So you got a nice sample size, and you got the film when he went in the game. Oh my gosh.
Man.
We don't need y'all. Y'all up in here trying to convince yourself of whatever. Maybe he was, but we'll find out.
He would. Very. Come on now, dog. But I'm gonna say this. King, you do realize that the majority of Southern players on defense was on that defense last year. Have they added some new pieces?
Hey, let them get it all out, bro.
Have they added some new pieces? Sure they have. But here's the thing. Look at what our running game did to them last year. We've only upgraded. I can guarantee you haven't seen her. Y'all won't see a better backfield. What they're going to see Saturday.
We already have a line because
they run another reverse on him.
Here's the thing. No, T set is a redshirt freshman. That was the previous year. He's still with the highest rated FCS recruit. Like, no, are you serious? The highest rate recruit has been in Jackson State in FCS.
What's his name
for
again?
The past 4 years.
Let me go look him up again. I'm gonna check him out.
Are you serious? You can't be serious, dog. You can't be serious.
Well, it's all, you know what? I appreciate I appreciate they spunk. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, you haven't seen a young man face adversity yet. The adversity is going to be in Jackson for him, waiting for him. So I'm just telling y'all, go on, get your rocks off now, bro. Because when the game is over, we ain't going to be
right now. Xavier T said, he actually, you go right now, look, man, if you look at the offense, he wasn't even rated that high. And his rating, he got a lot of NA on his stuff. And I'm going on 2.7 and on 3. Like, that's why I'm like, bro, you can't be serious. And just so you know, I'm a real recruiting guy. You can't be serious. The high-rated FCS recruit, man, your best player is middle of the pack when it comes to JSU signees. Our running backs is rated higher than your quarterback.
There's some solid offers, though. There's some good offers.
I got good offers, but I'm talking about his rating. Please, man, please. You ain't even coming close. I'm not even being a homer or a fan when I say that. It ain't even close.
I like it, man. I like that the young man is in the conference, bro. Hope he.
It ain't even close, bro.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, man. Trust me when I tell you.
And we talking about last year's class. Man, Spencer is rated way higher than T-Set. We're not going to even talk about it, dude. You understand? We had the number 2 ranked player out of Arkansas, Kendall.
That's true.
Like, I'm like, dog, you can't be serious.
That's true. He was the number 2 ranked player out of Arkansas. That is a fact. Yeah. All right, I'm looking at this. Boom sent this to me. New development is suspected earlier model could shift on Wednesday. Man, okay.
I'm not saying they weren't ranked, Blue, but he was not the highest ranked recruit, though. Oh, he wasn't. Especially if he had 577. Because Spencer was rated higher than it. Way higher than it.
Hey, man, Wednesday going to be ugly, bro.
He was rated higher than it.
Yeah, I see that.
DB cover in Oh, hey, hey, Blood must have did something to get in the SEC.
Yeah, I'm just checking out this weather.
Hit the portal, transfer out of Jackson State.
All right. Yeah, I mean, not starred, but he has some good offers.
Was Borkin rated there? Borkin was a 4-star.
Borkin was a 4-star. Some reports 3 on others. Missouri gave him a walk-on spot so he can play with his brother. Okay. Anything to get out from over there and that, you know, the program he was in. I know what school he at. But no, man, yeah, anyway, that's enough of that. Y'all listen, y'all get your issue, man. You'll get your issue come Saturday. I don't think from a recruiting standpoint, I thought they did better last year than they did this year, but they did maintain some of the players that they had from last year that they can build up on. I don't see nothing special about Southern. I don't even think they win the West, honestly. But of course, they feel like they will. They can feel like we ain't gonna win the East. Think, fam, you gonna win it. It's all good. It's what it is. It's SU hate week, and we know what comes with that. But the game got to be won on the field. And from what I see,
unfortunately, man, Blood went for 320 against us. He was 25 44. Well, I heard rush for 91 on 21 carries.
Dude, y'all supposed to get a little bit of that hurricane. Yeah, on Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday is supposed to be some rain. And then it shows on Friday and Saturday it's supposed to be clear. So everything should have been done passed by Friday.
There you go. You asked for it. There you go.
Yeah, we gave y'all some special ads for these past 4 matchups. He know what it is.
There you go.
The cool thing about this matchup is we get both, regardless of how good or sorry the teams are, every side is siding with their team. It ain't like they gonna give no credence to the other team. I mean, but at the same time, we got to go win the game. It ain't like they gonna give it to us.
Hey Perry, you're a good sport, bro. You still got that Jackson State shirt on?
I ain't running Perry out. Perry just, Perry being Perry. Perry gonna be who he is, regardless of where he at. It's all good.
Yeah, beat the brakes off of the Jets.
They did beat them. They whooped them up.
Beat the brakes off of.
They whooped them up. One thing I do like is this, man. I think it's gonna be. I think it'll be well attended. The good thing is both teams coming off a win, and it's a 6 p.m. kickoff, bro. I'm ecstatic about that, bro. Another 6 p.m. kickoff. We enjoyed the bet last Saturday night. I thought it was good vibes. I think it's going to be an amazing band battle this time around. Southern was trash last year. I think they got a lot stronger. They're getting back to their own standard this year, from what I can hear in the sound. And that's not just by me. That's based off others who follow Southern's band. They'll tell you themselves, if they're being honest, they'll tell you that they wasn't themselves last year. So I think it's going to be a good band battle. And I think it's going to be a good tough-nosed football game, bro. That's what you want. 2 tough-nosed defenses, may the best team win. I'm rooting with my Tigers. Y'all know what it is. By a lot. That's what we want. But if it's a 1-point game, we win by 1, hey, we get bragging rights for the year. The goal is to win. Now, listen, this game don't count in the SWAC standing, so regardless of who win or lose, it's still going to be, this is a straight.
That's why I love Perry. Hey, Perry, you remember when SU took them ass whooping from 2022?
Remember.
2023?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
2021. You remember all the ass whooping they took Perry?
Hey, look, before you can get from 2013 to 2021, you got to start and build on it. So right now, we done got 4 ass whoopings out in front of y'all. So we add this one Saturday. That's going to be 5. We're going to have to move to the next game.
The thing about going like time like that, I don't like to skip a part and then go before some. Like, why, you know what I'm saying? It's the year of our Lord 2024. Why am I gonna start 2021? I'm like, why I can't start there, come to present day? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? That's not advantageous. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want 2021, 2022, 2023. Got 4 of them things. 4 straight ass beat. I mean, just whooping Bayou booty. It'll be fine. Then, you know what? We're going to beat their ass Saturday. You know what they're going to say? They still going to say the same thing. Remember way back yonder, we beat them. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Cole?
Cowboy fans then.
What up, big dog?
What up, touchdown, Cole? Cole.
They say we.
I don't think Kobe danced in the end zone, man. He got to get your touchdown celebration.
No, he did a little something.
He did a little something.
He did a little something after he scored, bro. He did do a little something. There, I saw that.
Okay.
He's still on the decline. I love it, man. Hey, listen, this is what it is. One thing I gotta say, look, I appreciate brother White for being a good sport last year. He had to wear that old shirt.
Javon said their lights come on all game. What y'all got to show for it? What y'all got to show for it? Hey, man, we beat y'all ass with all them lights on, too.
So did.
For the whole world.
That was the only thing that was impressive last year down there.
Oh, yeah, the dancing light.
The little light was like,
it was a light show and everything. We proceeded to get that belt, tear y'all ass up with it, too.
Hey, man, the cheerleader did a good cheer. They had those lights dancing. They needed some reason.
Hey, man, beat the brakes off that sissy blue and yellow.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Perry? I agree with that. I agree with that, actually. I do. I agree. We should start that. Gotta make it. I mean, hell, if we're gonna play each other in the non-conference slates,
right?
Keep it going, bro. You might as well have it. Make it an annual thing.
Hey, Maryland, I liked it. You right. You know how that sounds? All I see is we were in your house that you own in your house and beat your ass.
But again, it's the same tired argument though. We own our stadium too.
But,
they gave us ownership. They did. Whether y'all want to believe it or not.
How did we play them non-conference last year too?
We played them non-conference. Beat that ass too over there in their house.
So it's non-conference last year and non-conference this year.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you how good a comfort was in your house that you own, right? We proceeded to beat your ass, and then our band sat there and said, "Let me get real comfortable in your motherfucking house." Move over 5 goddamn sections and proceed to blow the everlasting fuck out of the band that you love ass last year, and you can't deny it. We did all that in the house that you own.
Hey, see, this is brother Edwin. We whooped y'all. We did. Y'all. I don't remember. a boombox shaped trophy. That would be hard, man. That'll be hard, bro. The boombox classic. That's more of a band battle, though. Gotta make it a football game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we got real company in your house. Stretched our legs out to the biggest dump in your
But y'all know, everybody know that this game ain't about no score. I don't give a damn if it's 21-20. I want to win. Because if we go 21, if we win by 1 point, bro, we 2-1. And y'all 1-2. And we get to talk shit for the next 365 days.
Hey, Barrett. Oh, okay.
See, this is that's why it's pointless. It's pointless. They who I TD, that's who I was talking about when I said it's pointless to win a debate early. You ain't winning no debate with these folks. They're delusional when it comes to that. We just delusional when it comes to our band. But one thing I will say is sometimes I bet when we ain't smoking, we just say, it ain't up to our standard.
Yeah, guess what? Barrett. Oh, okay.
Okay. But no, I'm just saying, if we being honest now, y'all were hot garbage last year. According to your own standard.
Hey, hold on. And please, let's not talk about that battle of the bands, dog. When we came back down there, and just mollywopped y'all in your house again. Came down for second helping.
Yeah, that was second helping in that band. Yep. That was a good smoker.
Came down there for second helpings in your house that you own.
But you know what? One thing I got to get to them, they be sounding bad and they be loving it. So if you love it, if you like it, I love it. Loud does not equate to good.
Hey man, JSU like Jody the Southern, man. Jody got your girl and go. We come to your house, man. Just do what we want to do. While you there and when you gone in the house that you own.
But look, man, hey, come up Wednesday. We're gonna do we'll give our take on the game. So it'll be all mainly Southern. So everybody go watch the game if you haven't. TD, you watch the game against Savannah State and Southern?
No, I haven't had a chance. That's my next thing.
Yeah, the first quarter, the first half gonna be tough to watch because that other quarterback was atrocious.
Hey man, that big ass J behind me, that's for Jody.
What'd you say, Jody? It stand for Jody showed up.
in the house that you own.
Tell you. But we own our stadium too now. Y'all be on here just saying any damn thing. Now prepared, we won 4 in a row. What else you wanted to say? We talked the football piece already. We feel like we got a better roster. Well, we do have a better roster than y'all do. And we better in all the key areas. We got y'all beat on defense, offense, and special teams. So I don't see how you can win. Unless we go beat ourselves.
You know what? They will probably actually sit there and lie. You want to talk about delusion? Oh, we got a better roster.
They would say that. I know that's what I'm telling you.
Say that too.
Y'all ain't got a better quarterback room. You ain't got a better O-line. You ain't got a better running back room. Damn sure ain't got a better wide receiver room. All right, defensive line, it's debatable. I'm choosing my D-line. Right now, y'all got Kelby Givens. I give y'all Kelby.
Bro, this dude said we got the quarterback, tight end, and wide receiver. Let me tell you how you know it's a lie.
What? Really?
Let me tell you how you know it's a lie. Let me tell you how you know it's a lie. The fact that you already benched one says that you're a lie. You had to bench one already.
Ain't no way y'all gonna sit there and tell me it took that boy a whole quarter to complete it. 0 passes.
The fact that they had to bench one already shows that you're a lie.
TD, I ain't got to convince you of nothing. Go watch the tape.
Come on. You say you
got to go watch the tape. I thought the young man was better than that because I really don't watch teams until we play them. But good gracious of life, boy, look at here. It was bad, bro.
You gotta do better than that, dog. You gotta do
Was it you talking about the starter or the second dude to come in?
Yeah, the kid that started. Now the young man that I haven't really watched his set yet. Because I didn't get through the game.
No matter what you say about T-set, that's just one quarterback. We said quarterback room. You done benched the quarterback already. So that made you out a lie right there. You had to bench one because he couldn't cut the mustard. You benched him. And we having a game in the play too. So watch this. So if T-set get hurt, then what you gonna do? Then what you got? You gonna stick your chest out if T-set get hurt? Because Jack said we confident in what we got. We got 3. See, man, this is what I'm talking about, dog. Stay off the. I'm gonna steal from G. Stay off the boo boo. Stay off the boo boo. That right there. Then you talk about you got better tight ends. Watch this. What have your tight ends done so far?
Tight end, they tight ends, they leading receiver.
But what has he done?
6 receptions, like 99, I think 90 something yards.
What? That pales in comparison to what Landry's done.
Let's check.
I mean, I'm just saying. Let's check it out. Perry, y'all don't call it the Wildcat, man. Y'all gonna run the Jaguar. Call it that, man.
Who is this dude? Darren Morris?
Come on, man. Come on, Coop. You gotta do better than that, bro. You gotta do better than that. And then you're gonna see you got better wide receivers. How so? You got our sloppy seconds. So how you gonna say you got better than what we got and you getting our leftovers? How? So there's an upgrade for y'all.
Ain't no way they believe that.
Look, it's an upgrade for y'all, but it's, you know what I'm saying, but it's expendable to us. So again, that shows that you ain't better. We giving you something we don't want no more. And then now what you got is better than what we got. That don't make no sense.
Somebody, the young man that was at Texas State last year?
Texas Southern.
Texas Southern?
Yeah.
Who was at Texas Southern last year?
I'm talking about Quay Davis.
Oh, Quay Davis.
It's expendable to give away to y'all, and you think it's an upgrade for you.
Well, I mean, listen. Well, also Courtney Lyles was at our spring camp. He's starting right tackle from Jackson by way of Profine, Southwest Community College.
Bro, there ain't a better running back room in the coach. That dude said running back better at Southern than
they not.
Woo.
They not.
Boy, y'all, you know what? I can't even say stay out the weed. Y'all on the gas station synthetic weed, dog. It's killing y'all. It's killing you.
No, man. Some stuff you can't even you gotta just let that be.
Whew.
I'm gonna give you your credit at running back, and you still ain't got a better room than we got. I'm just saying, like, if we being honest, on the offensive side of the ball, there is no position group that y'all have that's better than ours. Not quarterbacks, running backs, offensive linemen or wide receivers.
Man. I mean, Varick, you do realize you said the same thing last year.
I didn't look at ours. So they 6 receptions though for 99 yards.
6 catches for 99 yards.
Yeah, the tight end. That was all in that game that was just played. So Landy.
So no touchdowns.
So Marvin Landy, 6 receptions, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. So he got 5 more yards, but Landy got 1 tub.
But hold on, who do we play and who do they play?
ULM, he had. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me make sure I got these stats right. Actually, I can go back to it right now because I can just tell you. All I got to do is subtract once I go to the
Landon had 2 catches for 43 yards Saturday.
Yep, 2 catches, 43 yards. So he had 4 receptions, and you just do the math on the other one. I mean, we splitting hairs at this point.
No, we ain't. He got all this stuff.
I mean, when you really get down to it, DBs, Jackson State, linebackers, Jackson State, special teams, Jackson State.
Hold on, I can be generous and say they got linebackers. I can. I can't. Well, just like I can. You ain't got quarterbacks. You damn sure ain't got running backs. You don't have a receiver. But I'll be generous and say
damn sure ain't got offensive line because their offensive line is trash.
They damn sure have offensive line. We got special teams. We got the best punt in the country. Kicking game is on point. Your special teams lost you a damn game, so you can't say special teams. But I know you'll do it because that's just the yellow thing to do.
Well, the offensive line is the weakest unit on the team right now. I mean, on the offensive side of the ball right now.
I hope so.
Our O-line got a lot of freshmen. I mean, not starting. No, we ain't got no lot of freshmen starting. I mean, every now and again we play freshmen, but our starters.
But the freshmen we got know how to play.
They do. We got 2 freshmen that are studs, bro, that we're going to have to spend some good money on keeping it stable. So, like what I see.
It ain't too many pathways for y'all to win, dog. We do keep it a bug. Really.
Well, the pathway is we beat ourselves, bro, because that's the thing. When we play, we trying to just play our brand of football. The standard is the standard, like Coach said, and we're going to just go out there and do what we come to do. We handle our business. Southern is the least of our concerns.
Hey, man, I'm just going to tell you, man, it's the S on y'all chest let you know that y'all suck the best.
Pause.
No. Literally. Literally.
Yeah, we not. I'm just saying, like, I don't see. You listen. Any team that play football obviously gotta not beat themselves. That's a given. If you beat yourself, you're gonna lose. Meaning, if you go out and create unforced errors, you turn the ball over, you undisciplined. Those are recipes for losing. Barring none of that stuff, and we go handle our business, I don't see how, you know what I'm saying, we lose this game. I really don't.
What's the problem?
Well, obviously, when you got an O-line, you're always going to find, the one side that you can tighten up the most. I mean, if you're looking at, we got enough to take care of what we need to take care of. We got enough. We got more than enough. Trust me when I tell you. So
I mean, cause Quay was able to play. I got a little excited seeing Quay out there playing on Saturday.
You see him a lot more.
Yeah.
Mostly
welcome back, Quay.
Cam starts on that side of the ball, but again, at the end of the day, if you talk about give up 1 or 2, you have 1 or 2 busted plays in a game. I mean, you still see improvement there. You know what I mean?
I mean, the line has been good.
Keep in mind, if y'all remember, okay, let's say last year he was getting whooped last year. And guess what happened last year? Quay got in and subbed him out and never left.
Never left. The game that Quay came in and never got the field. The end.
Yeah, it was. We the manhandling them boys, man. So them boys don't want to see 79 get back on the field. They hoping that somebody else don't. Somebody else get out there instead of him. So the thing I love about our O-line is
hold on. And they had these hidden D linemen that went on the roster that they unveiled just for Jackson State, and Quay Davis just stonewalled. You know what I'm saying? They had about 5 running backs that were going to unleash that we hadn't seen. They're not online. You can't see them. They're hidden, but they're gonna unveil them when they get to the vet. They had the same thing last year in Baton Rouge. The only thing they unveiled them new damn lights. That's it. Everything else we took account for.
Ken, you did mention it earlier, but the offensive line has been very steady. I like the movement that they're getting. I like the physical.
Sacks we gave up against ULM TD from the O-line. Remember?
1. I know that last one to Pulliam kind of right at the end. He grabbed Jacoby by the ankle. So I know that one. That's not one I can think of. 2
sacks in 1 game. I mean, 2 sacks in 2 games. No sacks last. How many sacks did y'all give up last game? Boy took like a 20-yard sack.
Kurt Ford been doing his thing. Kurt, I want to see some more of him in the dirt. You and Evan.
No, I'm listening, man. If there's been times where I've sat on the screen knowing we ain't really had no lot of bullets to shoot, and I just played the part. This ain't it, man. I'll give you all the credit that you want me to give you. I'm gonna hype up your running backs. I like Kobe Dillon. I like Kendrick Grimes. I like them. I listen. I like what this T-Set kid just did. I like it. I like it. I like the Gibbons. I like Cotton. I like Big Willie. That's it, though.
They say the delusional.
Yeah. Here is it. That dude crazy.
But no, this is all I'm saying. But with that being said, though, But with that being said, y'all ain't on our level this year, bro. We on a different level this year. I'm just telling y'all, bro. We remember these words. We're on a different level this year. Now, I can't sit up here on the screen and account for mistakes, though. I can't, because mistakes can cost you a game, because it has cost us one already.
Yes.
So I already know that a bad timing of a turnover, a bad timing of a bad, a penalty, it can hurt you. I understand that. But what I'm saying is this right here: mano y mano, roster versus roster, execution versus execution. Hey, man, I really like our chances in this. And I mean that with no sweat off my back. This ain't my, I promise you I don't have my blue and white glasses on. I'm just looking at based off, this side versus that side. And I like our side. I like our chances in every phase of the game. I really do.
I tell you what, man. I've seen a few people today say, we can't really have success in the vet. I tell you one damn thing. The last two times, them yellow bastards brought their ass up 55. It was ugly for them.
That was the best game we played against them.
The last two times. The last two times.
Them were the best games we played that season, though.
Mm-hmm.
Southern was a 35-0 shutout.
And then 45-22 or some shit like that.
Yeah, Bubba came in there and brought them back in the championship game. So, but
so the last two times you been to the vet, it's been ugly. It's been over for them.
Hey, for your information, Edwin, let me tell you something about me in case y'all don't understand this. You right. That's why I take them off. I ain't putting on no yellow glasses. I ain't got my blue and white glasses on with this. Y'all don't ever take y'all yellow glasses out because y'all roster is not on our level and y'all still going to come in here and talk like y'all the Chicago, the 85 Bears. That's what we expect y'all to do. But I'm just saying. A couple years ago, when we were getting our ass whooped and we sat on that line with Ruben and BJ, and we kind of knew I knew we wouldn't,
Period. The time before, period. I like your question. It's just like how you put them numbers up there for them years. They don't matter. The last two times matter. See how that work?
All we can count is the last four.
See how that work? The last two times matter. The time before it don't matter, just like how you did it. Last two times don't matter. And after Saturday, I can change the number and say, you don't have the last three times you brought your ass to the vet. Could boost the ass.
Hey, but they don't. Because if they did, please tell them. If y'all watch y'all team, ain't no way y'all going to have that. Well, then again, they supposed to have
it. Yes, they will.
That's why I said then again they will.
I mean, look, you see they say they got the best quarterback room in the conference. They actually say that. They got the best quarterback room in the conference. Their quarterback room is better than Jackson quarterback room, but they already bitched the quarterback. How you got a better quarterback room?
They don't even have the best quarterback room in the West.
Dude, how you got the best quarterback room between us and you benched a quarterback after 2 games?
If we being honest, the 2 best quarterbacks, actually the 3 best quarterbacks in the East. 2 of them at Jack State, 1 of them in FAMU. Y'all want to hang y'all hat on a red shirt freshman that won a game against Savannah State that came in and had to relieve probably the worst quarterback in the conference is Biden, and he was starting for y'all. So either y'all coaches got a terrible talent evaluation or it was just a good change of pace. Because if styles make fights, and the young man was, but I ain't gonna speak too much on T-Set yet because I ain't really saw what I didn't see. I did not put my eyes on the second half performance. I just see the stats. I gotta go watch it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go finish watching it when we get done with this show tonight. Man, I'll be ready come Wednesday.
Y'all only saving grace is that this ain't a conference game. If this was a conference game, y'all be ready to 5th grade and make me another head coach. Y'all only saving grace is not a conference game.
Hey, was he that bad? Now, Avis know football now. I gotta get big bro. He know football now. He gonna tell it like it is. And trust me when I tell you, this summer gun right here, he ain't holding back. Jack State, Southern, it don't make no damn difference. He gonna call it just like he see it. We dropped the link a long time ago. Perry just didn't come up. We'll get him up on Wednesday. Come on up on Wednesday. We more than happy to have you. Crossing route. That's exactly what I saw on the highlights, but I didn't know that it was more 19. I got to go look at the 19 completions. Man, said Avis no women's basketball. That's it.
All right, man.
Anywho, Joe, you bowed out? So just
Yes.
bounced? Before we go, man, we got 15-minute TD. I got something I want to go through real quick. We'll finish this football talk on Wednesday. No show on Friday. We'll be going to the President's Investor. We'll be there. The crew continuing our networking, and we're gonna continue to push this collective. We're gonna enjoy some music too, man. You know, looking good, feeling good, clean. You know, we're gonna clean up before we go whoop ass the next day. But I do want to touch on something, man. Shout out to the university. They just entered into a partnership, TD, with MindFlow. MindFlow, for those who don't know, was founded by some former student athletes to help provide accessible and beneficial mental health resources to student athletes and athletic staff. And they bring a team of 54 plus licensed psychologists and sports psychology professionals who specialize in the understanding of unique pressures facing student athletes. One of the things I did see, and I don't want to put him on the spot, but we did see a post that was out there for one of our players after the game, just praying for his mental health. You know, one of the players I've had a chance to meet. And then I also know of a young man who is also on the team who is battling with some mental health stuff as well, man. And we know our sister Rochelle is fighting a good fight in this particular arena. TD, we got a meeting this week with the counselors over at the Tasha Norman Center. And we'll go and I'm not gonna speak to what all we're gonna discuss, but we got an opportunity there to really partner and try to support with some resources in that area. Family, mental health is important, man. It's your most important thing, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids, we talked about some when we first got on the show, you know, just protecting your peace, man. It's good that we can sit in here and we can talk football, talk a little smack, talk a little junk, and it don't have to go, you know, left. You know what I'm saying? You have your opinion, I have mine. We laugh it out, we keep rolling. And in the end, we watch the game and we live with the results, and it is what it is, right? But about MindFlow, I appreciate our athletic administration, TD, for continuously partnering and entering into partnerships with entities that are able to provide resources like this. You know, they're an organization that is singularly focused on the intersection of mental health and collegiate athletics by giving student athletes and coaches access to highly specialized and diverse team of sports psychology professionals, in addition to one-on-one services addressing both general mental health and sports medicine. No, not sports medicine, sports performance. MindFlow also delivers mental health training and consultation for any and all cohorts within college athletics. It's good to just not think that it's just these young men go out and put their life on the line, their bodies on the line. They out there fighting and battling and scratching and clawing. There's the pressures of playing the game. They D1 football, D1 basketball, D1 soccer, bowling, whatever have you. Still got to try to get their athletics, still got to try to get their academics in place. TD, they're dealing with the pressures of social media. They're dealing with relationships. They're dealing with broken homes. They're dealing with all these different levels of traumas that affect us. And it's just a different era, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to go outside and play, bro. So we kind of get away from stuff that we are battling with. Nowadays, these young folks stay on their phone the whole time, and we run. There really are no outlets like how we used to have. What you have, you know, especially in the social media era, man, a lot of times what we don't recognize, TD, is that when you get on social media, bro, you reading the energy. All those words have energy. You know what I'm saying? They have a frequency to them. So if you reading all this low vibrational, negative energy stuff, man, and you're already battling within yourself, and then it's a gateway and it's a window. You got a lot of people lying on social media. They presenting themselves to be something that they're not. They presenting themselves to have things that they don't really have, and you comparing situations and scenarios, and you thinking You're being way hard on yourself because you think so-and-so over here may have more than what you got going on. In actuality, your situation, circumstances might be even more. Just to name a couple of examples, but I just thought that this was pretty awesome. They announced it today on the page. I'm gonna go through the rest of these last couple of slides, and then we'll give our thoughts on it, and we'll get out of here. Mindflow offers student athletes one-on-one telehealth sessions, team group sessions, and consultations for coaches and staff, all with the purpose of improving mental health. Guided resources and monthly webinars are also offered to cover topics including stress management, peak performance, and mental wellness strategies designed specifically for athletes, and coaches. Mindflow will be immediately available for all Jackson State student athletes, coaches, and athletic department staff. I think that's powerful. One last thing is thoughts and words from my AD. Mindflow is a leader in the space of mental health when dealing with student athletes. Vice President and Director of Athletics Ashley Robinson said, the NCAA has taken the lead on mental health and the well-being of our student athletes. As an athletic department, we understand the importance of making sure our student athletes, as well as staff and coaches, are able to have access to individuals who can help them through any situation. We want our student athletes to perform at a high level, but also understand that in order for that to happen, they have to perform at a high level away from competition. And I just thought this was just powerful, man, for the university entering into this type of a partnership, because we currently actively have players that are on the football team that have publicly stated things that they're dealing with, bro. And it's like, you see them and you want to go hug them. You want to build that relationship with them. You want to talk to them. And it's just like, man, I've been in that place. I tell anyone, I tell my story, bro. You know, that going to therapy was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I fought with anger my whole life, bro. Anybody that knew me, anger was one of my biggest deterrents. I lost opportunities. I lost relationships, divorce, all kinds of stuff, man. You go through, and sometimes.
What do you think brought on your anger?
Well, one of the things I learned when I went to therapy was I didn't know that I had resentment towards my mom. I love my mom to death, don't get me wrong, but being the baby, I was the baby of 5. When my mom and dad went through their divorce at 7, the family that I knew, I felt like it was like the Huxtables, bro. I grew up West Jackson, you know what I'm saying? My mom and dad married, my siblings, we were all together in our house. And my mom fell on financially hard times, bro. And at times she would struggle. She's a respiratory therapist, 20 plus years, St. Dominic's Hospital. Love you, Mom, if you ever watch this. I'm just giving my take on it. TD, I turned to athletics. You know, I turned to basketball. I don't remember a time that my mom ever came to any of my games because she's working. She had 5 kids, bro. She didn't really have time to take off and go do this and do that. You know, my dad, on the flip side, when I went to stay with him in high school, he missed 2 games in 4 years of playing basketball. But what I say is this: the thing that really made me, that I had to learn and understand, TD, I had to go back and address that little boy who was inside of me that was pouting because I couldn't go stay with my mom. When I want you to hear me when I say this. When my mom would struggle, I would have to go stay in my grandma's house. I couldn't understand why I had to go stay at grandma's house, because I'm like, bro, I'm the baby, man. Like, I want to be with my mama. And bro, I used to pout, bro. I'm talking about, I would do shit like, I would almost damn near curse my mom just for her, she can whoop me just because I wanted to stay with her. You know what I'm saying? I felt like going to grandma's house was punishment. But as I got older and I had addressed a lot of those things, I learned and discovered that there were reasons why my mom did what she did. And I wasn't privy to that understanding and knowledge, and I didn't get it at the time. But once I got those answers, TD, I was able to better control my temperament and better just manage that. You mix that with having a sound spiritual life and really, but this is what got me, because Rochelle will tell you this. You go sit in these rooms, bro, and you think this, and these people, these professionals like the Miss Rochelle's and those who are in mental health They have an innate ability to hear what you're saying. They can ask you questions, bro, and they can hear a lot of stuff behind it. And see, in our community, we tend to we go to church for everything. And ain't nothing wrong with having, you want to go to church, you want to pray, you want to have a great, wholesome spiritual life. But God also put doctors on this earth plane. He also put therapists on this earth plane. You see what I'm saying? And if you need it, use it, right? I say this and I'm done. TD, that lady asked me a couple questions, bro. And I'm sitting in there. They got the little, aroma. You're smelling good. You laid back in your chair. She asked me 2 questions. All I know is I cried like a baby, bro. Because she asked me a question that cut me to my soul. She said, why do you resent your mother? And I never said anything about my mama, bro. And I was like, I don't. But I'm talking about a cry came out of me, bro, that I'm talking about. And she just handed me the tissues, bro. I'm talking about snotting everywhere, bro. I couldn't even control it, but it's like everything came out. I was like, damn, I'm like, no, but I love my mama. She's like, you got some things you need to address. I didn't have trust, bro. Going through a divorce and all that stuff, bro. She said, therapist told me and said, look, bro, you're gonna have a miserable life. You don't know how to trust people. And you don't have you got serious trust issues. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to live through the experiences and go through this trauma and get through it. Now, I know I'm helping somebody when I say this because I'm an open book. I tell everybody what I went through ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all for me. Dragon, I'm going to say this and I'll be done. I know I keep saying that. TD, I'm not going to go to that extreme, but I'll never forget this. There was one time in my life where I was at my mama's house. I just left Bible class. I'm in my mom's and my sister's house. I'm on the couch. And as a feeling came over me that scared the hell out of me, bro. And this is what I said. I said, I never understood why people would want to kill themselves until I had this feeling. I ain't saying I was suicidal. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I had a feeling, I don't know, whatever God put on me in that moment, it was like he said, if you think this thing is a game, I'm going to put something on you for a hot second, and you're going to see just how dark it could get. TD, my mom and them didn't even know what. When I jumped up, I was like, I just started praying. I said, God, please I don't ever want to feel that feeling again. And it was in that moment that I understood, if that room get dark up here, bro, hey man, some people can't turn that light back on. So when I say I take mental health very seriously and I listen to people, it don't cost nothing to be kind to people. You never know what people going through. There's a lot of people smiling through their pain, bro. And you gotta stop playing with people, man. Stop assuming that people just whatever. People ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. In the end, I've learned that the world don't revolve around me. I just try to be nice and be the best person I can be. Keep looking to God for, if you ain't where you need to be, you look for an exchange, a spiritual exchange, a renewing. You look for that. But it's a real thing, bro. I have a 20-year-old I have to have these conversations with. You know what I'm saying? Tell her that you're worthy. I understand you balance. This life is hard for some, bro, and it gets dark, man. So I grabbed that because I saw that, and I said, this right here is powerful. Dr. Lexia Norwood hit me up last week after we left, after I spoke about the NIL collective with the National Alumni Association, and she called talking about how we can partner with the center over there. I told you about that. We'll speak more about it next week. Miss Rochelle, I got something for you because you're gonna take the lead on that one. And I'm gonna call you tomorrow and I'll tell you about it. But yes, absolutely. I just wanted to say that. Listen, in the end, we talk smack with sports. We love it. But in the end, Perry, no, we dab it up. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk crap to each other in front of each other's face. We're going to laugh. We're going to move on. Brother EA, same thing. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, it is what it is. But in the end, life is still about a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that. Miss Rochelle, how you feeling, baby? I know I got something for you though. No, I'm serious. We ain't gonna be long now, but I
know.
really,
I just got two things I wanted to say to
ma'am.
three things is that I am a woman of faith and I am a therapist. And it's just some things you can't pray away.
Nope.
So since this is what I mean. If God didn't take his cross from his son,
That's a good point.
he's not going to take that trauma from you. Because see, Jesus had some power before the cross, but he had all power after the cross, but he had to go through a temporary pain to get to his purpose. So I give this to my clients. Lord, hold my hand while I heal. I don't have the answers. And the majority of us have childhood trauma. And until you deal with that little person inside of you, as the people said, what Whoopi said, until you do right by me, everything you think of will crumble and will crumble. You got to deal with that little person inside of you. And one of my clients said this, Ken, and I'll be done with this, and this messed me up. And she said, Miss Rochelle, I got it. A lot of us have grown old, but we haven't grown up. You can be 50 by the age, but if you haven't dealt with that little person, as Black people, we say this all the time. It happened to you when you was a child, get over it. How can you get over it when the little child is still you? And that's why Ken, when she said, she heard the little boy talking. You did. I listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I hear the little person in you. I see it in your face. Your whole face has changed into a little boy. So she heard the little boy talking in you. And so when she said it, she hit a point of the little boy that finally can be heard. Because see, as little Ken, we didn't get nothing explained to us. You see what I'm saying? Because we think children don't understand. You was thinking that what's wrong with me? Why mommy don't love me the way you see? And see, and that was a legitimate concern because in Black culture, we tell our kids children should be seen and not heard. But them little people got voices too. You know what I'm saying? So I honor you for that. But a lot of us have grown up, but we've grown old, but we haven't grown up. A lot of us are stuck in our trauma. So I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, we will. TD, I want to get TD the last word because I said a lot. And
I'm done. Thank y'all for letting me come up.
Hey, I'm gonna call you tomorrow because I want you to I'm gonna share with you what our project, one of our big assignments for 2025 is gonna be. I'll share that with you, and we'll make sure I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
Sorry, hey TD, how you doing, sir? I ain't been up here forever. I was watching y'all. I was like, I wasn't there. I was in my
your cue.
I was in my feelings, TD, because my little Facebook came up memories and got the picture of all us together. I was all in my feelings. And I was like, did you eat enough fish for me, TD?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I will.
I ate about 3 pieces of it though. I ain't gonna lie.
My feelings. My feelings was hurt, TD. I was like, they eating fish there.
We had a good time, man. We got that W though. But TD, let me hear you, bro, before we go, man. We got to close this thing out.
I mean, you guys mostly said it all. Like I told you before when you mentioned it to me about partnering with them, especially dealing with the Tasha Norman thing, it touched my spirit because I have daughters and I love trying to help people. And I talk to them all the time about life. And I talk to them all the time about getting to know people before you give them your heart. Because people can always camouflage themselves to be something that they're not. You never know what a person dealing with and what they've gone through. You never know why a man put hands on a woman. You never know what he saw his father, his uncle, his cousin him do. I mean, you never know why he walk around with that pistol. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes on with people. We need to learn how to date people without falling in love and giving ourselves before we really get to know somebody. Because when you jump in and you say, I do, it's too late. So, and you definitely get in a relationship because some people even allow, just like with Tasha Norman, some people think once you get into a relationship with someone, definitely if you go across that line and sleep with someone, they really feel like they own you and they got you, and you don't know what's going on in their mental capacity. So make sure you definitely get to know people before you make the move. So I'm really humbly excited about what's going on and what can be done with this. Looking forward to learning more and to see what God can use me in this situation. Because again, like I always say, I realize a lot of time the life that I live, my being here is not just for me. It also here to help people because that's what God put us here for, to, send fellowship and learn from one another. So again, I'm excited to hear about what's going on. And again, shout out to you, Ken, for sharing your personal testimony and stuff a lot, because I think about some time when you speak, because I don't do the social media like that. And I said that to say you never know how someone can take something that you say on a personal level that's meaningful, really blow it out of context and make jokes and use it against you. So, you definitely have to be strong in doing what you do and say what you say. So, definitely keep using your pain, because your pain can help someone else down the line. And if that's, so again, kudos to you for that. Rochelle, shout out to you for helping people in their time of needs and their time of passion. Sometimes it's good to just sit back and listen. And everybody that's talking don't want an answer. Sometimes they just want you to hear what they have to say. And once you listen, and if it's warranted for you to say something, then that's what they need. So that's why a lot of time I listen before I speak, and I try to think before I speak too, because you never know what you're saying to somebody can send them over the top or can bring them off the ledge.
Hey,
So
that's beautiful, man. Thank you. I remember. I won't say their names, but had an opportunity to meet some parents a couple weeks ago, and we had a conversation about their son that plays, and I hope they watching tonight. And I'm gonna put that out there. I want to be a resource to their son, and because I feel like it was a reason why they were where they were, and why what's coming to us now is happening. I'm an open book, man. It's cool. I'm good, because I always felt like I used to, I just say this. I used to always tell people when I was doing lift rides, and I'm in Austin doing lift rides and stuff. I would tell people that I pick up that I'm gonna start a podcast, and the one thing I wanted to do on the podcast, my podcast really, I just wanted to have a place for Black, young African American Black men can have a place to come in and just talk about shit they dealing with, bro. It was more just, you know what I mean? But I never would have thought it would have been this. I didn't know. I just knew I wanted to do something. But every now and again, we'll take a break from the obvious, and then we'll delve into a little bit of that, and then we'll come back to it. So everything happens for a reason, man. Just if you're out there, if you're struggling in silence, just know you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? Use all your resources, man, and fight like hell.
But the last thing I would say on this, Ken, and when you said something about men, not only men but women, a lot of time they have suffered abuse or have gone through some things. No matter what it is, they have trust issue, and they're embarrassed of what has happened to them in their lives, and they're afraid to tell somebody, because so often, especially when we get an attitude, we use that against people. We got to learn how to stop using someone else's pain to hurt them when we get upset.
100%. Here's the thing, and I'm with you on that. Keep in mind, we both girl dads. I got all daughters, right? So I get that aspect of it. You know why I mentioned men is because I was a victim, not a victim. I guess you could say victim. I don't like that word. I was raised same way all are. It's to bottle up how you feel, and you wonder why our life expectancy is so much shorter than the women that we care for, because we around here holding in all this shit. We like a ticking time bomb, bro. You know what I'm saying? We around here holding everything in, trying to be tough, and at the same time, that's kind of how that's the way we're reared. We're reared to be and I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'm saying that was what was in my head years ago. That didn't manifest. What manifested is this, because God knows way better than what I know. I just had a thought in my head. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know when it was going to start teaching. I never acted on it. I never thought that God would have took something that I really love. And this is how you do a thing. I'm going to put you in a space where you really love it, because I know you're going to do it because you love that. Right. But I'm going to force your hand into this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited. As I told you, I'm excited for what's to come from this potential partnership / I would just say collaborative venture that we're going to embark upon over the next 6 to 8 months in regard to what we can be a resource for. Look at us though, man. All we're doing is connecting the community. Because one thing that's cool is, and I love this because Dr. Ted is showing us this as well. Y'all do know one of our sponsors is giving out internships at this game. We wanted to pick the Southern game. And that's ShotRx. For those that don't know, ShotRx, Dr. Ted Lyons has people. Listen, this is what's so dope about this. TD, not only is he giving out 2 $10,000 internships this weekend for a particular student that we will cover, but they're going to make donations to each other's university.
Oh, wow.
So his frat brother, that's also a doctor that went to Southern, is going to donate like $4,000 to Jackson State. And he said, "Oh, you trying to outdo me?" He going to turn around and donate the same to Southern. Wow. So we chose Southern, we chose Texas Southern, and we chose Homecoming, UAPB. So what I'm saying is, yes, we going to talk our shit, man. But one thing I love about TD, we had a good time at the tailgate, but y'all know what we said at the tailgate on Saturday? Oh, it's going to be way different next weekend. Because we know, look, we're going to talk smack, dog. We're going to talk some smack. We're going to eat good, and then we're going to break bread in the end. And I have great friends that put on that yellow and blue. I told him he ugly every time he put it on, but in the end, that's what it is. It's just like, but in the end, this is how we collaborated and we connected. And our family got bigger, man. Our family got bigger. I saw a quote that says, the family you build is greater than the family you come from.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Ken. Oh, really?
It said the family it might have said the family you create, the family you create. Because a lot of times you got brothers that y'all ain't got the same blood. Mm-hmm. You may be more brothers with that person than you are your real brother. You feel what I'm saying? You consider that person a brother, and it ain't necessarily got nothing to do with blood. So in the end, the family you create is greater than the one that you come from. Because when you create an extended family, that doesn't mean you exclude your current blood family, because a lot of those blood family is a part of this great created family that you have, or this extended network. And all I'm saying is whatever you need, it's a beautiful thing that we're able to collaborate and do what we do in the arena that we operate in. So, hey, I appreciate everybody. I thank everybody for tuning in, and hopefully everybody has enjoyed that much. I just wanted to highlight the partnership that Jackson State did with let me go back to it real quick. Mind Flow. This is forward thinking. I love this. We always talk about what ain't. Right. But when they get the ears right, when they get it right, we got to highlight that, and we got to celebrate that, and we got to big that up. And this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful that they was able to do this, and I hope because now you have an arena for the athletes and academia. You got covered on all sides. It's something that I think all institutions are probably, if they're not doing something, I'm pretty sure everybody has some level of that at their university. Go ahead, Ms. Rochelle. I'll let you get the last word. I'm done.
Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you to the women and men that have been supporting the Daily Dose. If you have not subscribed to my channel, it is Miss No Gray. And every day, Monday through Friday, I do a Daily Dose. And this month we're talking about trust. And Ken, man, that was this morning talking about the reason you don't trust people is because you don't trust yourself. Man, that thing.
Well, I got a good reason why I couldn't trust that old. I'm gonna joke my way out of this shit. TD, I had something happen to me that I'm gonna say this. it messed me up for a while, bro. Because I know that if I wasn't looking at it with my own two eyes, I would not have known that that's what was happening. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. My first real professional job out of Jackson State, I was working for Enterprise Rental Car. I started in 2005. I elevated to a manager. And as a manager, you usually could drive a car home. When I was leaving the airport, I'm separated from my ex. And I'm at this time, I'm paying for an apartment because she got my daughter. And I'm like, look, I don't want my daughter in and out the little revolving. Anyway, listen, I just remember, I ain't going to tell you, I wasn't stalking. It just, I had to drive past the apartment to get to my apartment. I'm leaving work one night. I see that vehicle, her vehicle, getting on the highway. Ms. Rochelle, I'm passing the exit. So I'm getting off the highway to go. I would check on my baby. You know what I'm saying? But I see mama getting on the highway. I was like, what the hell? So she had a very unique vehicle. So I knew it was her. Look what I did. I copped a U-turn and I'm looking like, let me make sure this is her. I'm like, man, all right, dog. You know what time it is, man. We still married, bro. You know, I'm fighting trying to get my family back home, but you see your significant other driving away from her house, you know, close to after midnight, you know what I'm saying? Because I got out late. Where else you going? My baby over there with her brother, because, you know, she didn't ask him to come over. And I might get a little flack for this. I don't give a shit, but it's my truth. TD, I'm behind her at this point. I said, let me call and see what she gonna say.
Ken.
I'm serious when I tell y'all this.
It's funny that you can tell if you can talk about something you can heal from, can't you?
No. I called because I'm like, I'm trying to see if this. I said, hey, look, where you? And this messed me up. I wasn't stalking her. I promise you I wouldn't. I just wanted to see what she said. She pretended like she was in a store talking to her friend. I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home. It's over with. It was over with, TD. Boy, I said it's like a dagger with. I said, oh, it's over with, bro. It had a whole conversation in the car by herself. And I said to myself, boy, if I wasn't looking at this, there was no way in hell I would have known she wasn't talking to who she said she was talking to. Now, I ain't sitting there pretending to be some saint and I done everything right. I said that moment screwed me up because I was like, hey, look, this is what I did, because this is the funny part. TD, I had to hold it together, bro. Because I'm on the phone. If it's Rochelle, I'm crying like a bubble. I'm like, she's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm like, all right, man. Well, you know, I'm finna get on home and baby good.
So somebody was in the car with her and she was having a
conversation.
No,
she was in there by herself. I knew what it was. It was what it was, but it was over with for me. And I said, you know what? I gotta take it on the chin. I went on ahead and when it kissed the baby, went on home. I said, it's over with for me. I let it be. What you gonna do?
You have to, but I want to tell y'all this. Tomorrow was just let y'all know. I understand the connection between trust and faith. I would encourage y'all to join in the Daily Dose because I'm your prophet thuggish daily devotionalist. We be having a good time. I can say Natasha Akwe, we be doing some really good.
I'll be doing y'all thing, man. Y'all do. I enjoy it.
If you haven't, you can go back and watch it, but I would love for y'all to support it. I'm on the road to 1,000, so we go get there.
Hey, all that was that was my Kevin Hart impression. It's called Laugh at Your Pain. I learned a lot from that moment, boy. I said, look here, nowadays, TD, marriage, relationship, whatever, I don't go look for nothing. in my track record, every time every time I was looking for something, I found what I was looking for. I don't look no more.
You know what, y'all? I gotta drop, baby.
I'm gone too, man. I'm just saying.
I love y'all.
It's all good. Anyway, I see y'all. What is it, Wednesday? Hey, look, tomorrow, man, we go live. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Everybody, go download the HBCU Plus app. We go live tomorrow. Me, Timon, and Zoe, 11 p.m. No, 11 a.m. I keep saying 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, HBCU Plus. Download the app. We'll see y'all tomorrow. First show, we're streaming. Appreciate everybody, man. D.I. love. Go Tigers, man. Don't take this stuff personal, by the way, man. It's all fun and game. It was 20 plus years ago. Anywho, I appreciate y'all, man. D.I. love. Go Tigers, baby.
Fuck them people! Fuck them people!
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.